big fan of the coconut tree, Kev.
You can't climb a coconut tree.
All you gotta do is take your legs and go up and shimmy up like a frog, bear hug the thing.
There's zero chance you could do that.
$100 says you can't even get halfway up.
I'll take that challenge and I'll see you 100.
We got a big old, like, thick, sturdy palm tree around here that's smooth.
In the front yard.
Yeah,
right out here?
Management said there are no shenanigans in the parking lot. But look, I will climb the heck out of that tree.
Yeah.
Give me a day to train at least.
There's one in front
of... A day to train? Like, what's a day going to do?
A day will do a lot for a man.
You think your knee is busted now.
Yeah. Denny's, find us a tree. We're going climbing.
Don't ask him to find you trees. That means something else in his circle.
Okay.
Kevin, Virginia, and Jason are live on 97.9 WRMF and the KVJ Show app.
It's time to wake up and let the weirdness begin. It's the KVJ Show to start your morning. Kevin is the host, and his skin pigment is whiter than Casper the Ghost. Virginia sounds like this. Nickname Vicious Bee, so don't get her pissed. It's Jason, talks like a spaz, and he loves to talk about Bigfoot and stats. So get ready, here we go. You're listening to 97.9 with the KVJ Show.
What's up? Welcome. It is Thursday here at the KVJ Show. How y'all doing?
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday.
It's officially Crawfish Thursday.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm into it. Sounds good to me.
I'm not.
A crustacean situation.
Okay. All right.
She's been working on that one for a minute.
She has.
It came to me this morning.
It rolled right off the tongue. That was great. You got your big fork and cork. Is that tonight?
It is tonight. Fork and cork and Legacy Plays.
Okay.
I haven't boiled crawfish in, it feels like a year.
Okay.
I don't think I've boiled them at all this season. I haven't. So it's been a year.
I've lost track, Virginia. I don't even know.
I can't believe it. This is my first boil of the year.
Wow.
It's a fun event. I remember doing this event. This is a good time.
It's fun because you got live music, walking through the street. You sample all these restaurants, and they have like double the amount of restaurants that we had last year.
Oh, that's cool.
So that's a very cool thing. It's expanded and gotten bigger, and they have a VIP, and it's just fun.
Are they restaurants only from Legacy Place?
Oh, no.
Okay.
All over.
Oh, that's great.
All over.
Okay.
Abacoa, West Palm, Gardens.
Makes it a lot easier.
Yeah, it makes it more diverse, too.
Yeah.
I'm all about different things. And it's not just wine. There's always liquor. There's beer.
Oh, good. Okay. Speaking my
Diverse.
language.
Yes.
Okay. There you go. That event tonight starts at what time?
VIP opens at 6:30.
Okay.
Main gates open at 7.
Okay.
And 100% of the ticket price goes to Little Smiles. Legacy Place is awesome.
If you're wearing a pizza hoodie, what time do you show up?
You should show up at 5 p.m. and start drinking with me.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I agree with that. I'd love to go out there. I just don't know. It's kind of late.
Oh, you'll be fine.
Can you guarantee me a drunk girl trivia if I get out there? Can you guarantee that?
Well, if you need to defer to your default, I should be drunk.
That is the great thing about Virginia. Anytime I need a drunk girl trivia, boom, there's my girl.
It's nice she accommodates.
I do
the
it
sacrifice
for
she makes.
you.
She's a giver.
Yeah, she is.
I do it for the kids, actually.
If you want to get your tickets, they're still available. Do you buy them at the gate? Do you buy them online? How do you do this?
Both. You can walk up and buy them, or you can still buy them at littlesmilesfl.org.
Okay, very nice. And then you'll show up tonight, and you'll be able to see Virginia and sample her crawfish.
Thanks so much to Pop's Fresh Seafood Market and Fish Market, and also Total Wine for giving us all the booze.
Oh, very
Just
nice.
like, here's all this booze.
Cool. It's going to be a fun night. So if you're looking to do something tonight, that'd be the place to go. It's Legacy Place. It's right off of PGA, right there, 995. Just go a little bit east.
The opposite side of PGA from the mall.
Yeah, that's it. South side. So there you go, South side. You can go check it out tonight, Virginia, out at Legacy Place.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in just a second, we'll hear from Nicolas Cage. He has a shocking bomb to drop on all of us. I know it shook up Jaybird and Denny's this morning when we listened to it.
I could barely eat my breakfast.
Denny's was very upset when he heard this.
Oh,
so,
no. Okay.
yeah, we'll get into that in just a second, what Nicolas Cage has to say. Before we do that, did you see where Sir Ian McKellen, he's 78, and he's a realist. So he has said, look, I've already started planning my funeral. I know it's going to happen before too long.
Okay.
I want it to be held in a theater. I've got a wish list for the funeral. I've got all kinds of things that have to be done. So he's like, ooh, this sounds like a fun party. I would actually love to go to this funeral. So I'm arranging a dress rehearsal before I go.
A dress rehearsal.
For
Okay.
his own scripted funeral.
Well, there's
Okay.
a meditation practice where you're supposed to practice dying while you're alive. You're supposed to go through the process, and it's supposed to help you deal with your own mortality.
Interesting.
So it kind of sounds like that's what he's doing.
Some people seem to do it well. Barbara Bush sounded like she handled it very well, had a good outlook, and went the way you would want, right? Holding her husband's hand, and
Yeah.
her family was around her.
And she was excited to meet her child that had died at a very young age.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, let's do this.
Right. Yeah. Good outlook.
That is, and that's a comforting story.
It is. I don't know what's going on with these Spice Girls. They are playing games with my heart.
Are they really back?
The Spice Girls reunited in February, and when they did, there was reports of new music, touring, possibly even a movie. But now, in a new interview, Victoria Beckham is like, no. It was great getting back together in February with everybody, but there's not going to be a tour. There's not going to be any more music. We're just saying girl power is such an important message, and we want to get that out.
Okay. I'm done with you, Spice Girls.
I am
Done.
too. Like, come on now. I think she's the holdout. I think everybody else wants to do it, but she's got her own fashion empire, and she's got, David Beckham money.
The one that can't sing is the holdout. Isn't that something?
It's just a mess. You would think if you were a good human, you would do it just for the other girls that obviously need the money.
She's probably worried about touring and sending her husband off to live in Miami to set up his soccer team. She's heard stories, I'm sure.
That could be dangerous.
Yes.
Looking like he looks. Mm-hmm. And finally here, what is the new quote from Nicolas Cage that had Denny's and Jaybird and myself all upset this morning when we heard it? Here's Nicolas talking about his plans for the future.
In terms of producing and directing, yes, I'm getting back in production. My company, Saturn Films, is involved in all the movies I'm doing now. And directing is something I look forward to down the road, because right now I'm primarily a film performer, and I'm going to continue doing that for 3 or 4 more years, and I'd like to focus more on directing.
Okay.
He's retiring as an actor, Kevin.
Okay, yeah.
This is a sad day.
That is sad. He's given us a lot.
People make fun of Nicolas Cage, but he's been in some awesome movies.
He has. It seems like it's slowed a bit here recently.
I think he did too many action movies. I think it gets to a point, the audience is like, we've seen you save the world 11 times now. Give us some comedy.
Yeah, what do you think was his last big movie? He was in Snowden. That was good. 2016.
Okay.
He had a role in that.
One of his biggest movies is one of his worst movies. I'm sorry, but Face Off, that is a horrible movie. The acting in that is, from Travolta and Cage, is so over the top.
It's such a confusing movie, too.
Oh.
Do not go see that if you had a couple beers.
It doesn't even make any sense because one of their bodies is kind of a little bit more portly. It just doesn't make any sense.
There may not be an actor that has movies that are bigger on the spectrum of really good to, oh my gosh, like how is this guy in that movie? And yet he ping pongs back and forth. You never know. Going to a Nicolas Cage movie is a complete crapshoot. Because, like, for instance, National Treasure, I love that movie. I think it's great. It's a movie I can watch over and over again. And then, he's got so many just stink bombs.
Honeymoon in Vegas. I highly recommend that movie to anybody. It's a very underrated movie.
Okay.
And that's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Kids World Family Fun Fest. Not this weekend, but next weekend. Meet Black Panther and Paw Patrol. Get your free kids tickets at adayforkids.com.
You checking our Snapchat? Get it, the KVJ Show.
How does a store stay in business 50 years? honesty, delivery of goods in a timely fashion, and treating everybody the same, whether the client is buying one lamp or a whole house of furniture. At the Yum Yum Tree Furniture Store in Jupiter, you will find 16,000 square feet of the most exquisite tropical furniture in South Florida. You'll find sunbrella material on sleeper sofas, sectionals, and chairs for long-lasting and durable wearability for indoor and outdoor use. The Yum Yum Tree can cater to any style: coastal, urban modern, rustic reclaimed woods, cast aluminum, and outdoor vinyl wicker. The Yum Yum Tree carries major brands of furniture: Hooker, Stanley, Riverside, Braxton Color, Hammery, American Drew, Summer Classics, Panama Jack, and Ratana, to name a few. So if you're in the market for any style of furniture or just looking for the one unique piece, think no further than the Yum Yum Tree at 815 South US Highway 1 in Jupiter. Open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday, where elegance is a matter of good taste, not money.
Everybody's doing podcasts, so why not me? And why not do it in my favorite place, the Xfinity Store? First, some dramatic podcast music. And now, some real talk on saving. Xfinity has great Wi-Fi with the fastest internet. And you can get Xfinity Mobile included with your internet, up to 5 lines. Ask how you can save over $600 the first year when you switch from AT&T. I'd use the savings to buy more sound effects. These don't grow on trees, people.
Simple, easy, awesome. Now through May 23rd, get started with up to 25 megabits per second internet speed for only $19.99 a month for 12 months with a 1-year agreement. And for a limited time, ask how you can get a $200 prepaid card with Xfinity Mobile. Go to Xfinity.com, call 1-800-XFINITY, or visit an Xfinity store today. Requires Eco Bill paperless billing and auto pay, or monthly charge increases by $5. Restrictions apply. New performance starter internet customers only. Equipment taxes and fees extra and subject to change. After 1 year, regular rates apply. Compares Xfinity's performance starter internet and one mobile line with unlimited data to AT&T's Internet 50 and one line of unlimited wireless as of 3/15/18. Actual savings vary.
Y-Green would like to introduce you to Anna.
I was able to change all my windows and sliding doors.
With Y-Green, Anna found a better way to finance home improvements for energy efficiency and storm protection.
And the new AC is a huge improvement.
Y-Green makes home improvement financing fast and affordable, with no money down and no payments for up to 17 months.
Thank you, Y-Green.
Imagine what you can do. Call Y-Green at 1-866-IMAGINE or visit ygreen.com today.
Are you tired of hearing my voice? Well, too bad, because if you try to switch to a different station, you'll hear me do the exact same commercial. Switch to Geico instead. They have local agents in your area to help you save on car, boat, RV, home, and renter's insurance. Call or visit your local Geico agent today. And now in sports, a golfer brought an extra pair of socks in case he got a hole-in-one.
Plus tax, title, and dealer fee with approved credit, 36 months, 0 security, $56.93 due at signing. CX5 3838.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Go for the volume savings with the Greco volume price at Greco Mazda in Delray. Right now, get new 2017.5 Mazda 6s, $99 a month. Yes, under $100 for a new Mazda. We're doing whatever it takes to be number one. Don't miss Mazda 6s, $99 a month at Greco Mazda in Delray. Greco Mazda is out to be number one, and we'll do whatever it takes. With a new 2018 Mazda CX-5, only $139 a month. Yes, you're gonna save big on new Mazdas with our Greco volume pricing. Rush in today for Mazda CX-5s, $139 a month. Then go for the volume savings at Greco Mazda of Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton.
Our volume saves you thousands.
All Mazda rebates and incentives to dealer expires at month end.
We only have 30 seconds to describe the newest specialty flavor in the Signature Crafted Recipes collection by McDonald's, garlic white cheddar. It starts with crispy, juicy, and delicious buttermilk chicken, layered with a dramatic drizzle of delicious, delectably creamy garlic aioli, a crunchy medley of crispy garlic chips, topped with a slice of melty white cheddar cheese, finished with iceberg lettuce and a juicy tomato slice, all between a soft, warm artisan roll. Whew. Luckily, you can take all the time you need to savor it. And don't forget to make time to savor our other Signature Crafted recipes, pico guacamole and sweet barbecue bacon. At participating McDonald's for a limited time.
Honey?
Yeah?
Your boss is literally using every form of communication to reach you. Are you going to answer?
Yeah, I'll answer. But not until I've had my coffee.
Nothing comes before coffee. That's why McCafe has a whole line of espresso drinks, like the new Iced Turtle Macchiato with rich chocolate and caramel flavors.
Hi, I got a telegram for Tom.
Available for a limited time only at participating McDonald's.
There are so many little things you can do to look and feel your absolute best. At the Aquaplastic Surgery Center, Dr. Rankin and Dr. Dev are helping so many people, and I love this. They are getting so many repeat customers and referrals from patients because they're doing it right. People go in, they get beautiful results, and they tell their friends, and it's just how it works. The word of mouth on the Aquaplastic Surgery Center is phenomenal. Dr. Rankin is not only board certified, he's the chief of plastic surgery at St. Mary's. Super impressive credentials. They don't just hand that out to anybody. That is earned. Dr. Dev, double board certified and fellowship trained at Harvard Medical School. Just go online. Just go on their social media. You'll see for yourself. These surgeons are experienced and they give beautiful results, and that's why people keep telling their friends you gotta go to the Aquaplastic Surgery Center. They're expanding and growing, opening a new location right now in the Brickell City Center in Miami. But here's the number to call in Jupiter, 561-776-2830, and in Fort Lauderdale, 954-564-3832. Online, aquaplasticsurgery.com.
O'Reilly. The weather's getting warmer, and that means it's time to start working on your yard. Right now at O'Reilly Auto Parts, pick up a Super Start lawn and garden battery starting at $24.99. Springtime means yard work, so stop by O'Reilly Auto Parts for a Super Start lawn and garden battery you can count on. O'Reilly Auto Parts, better prices every day. Limits apply. See store for details.
O'Reilly Auto Parts.
When it comes to buying used, you've got to get to the Edmore's Honda Used Car Super Center. Shop rows of pre-owned vehicles, all under 10 grand. Low mileage, luxury, one owner. Edmore's has them all. Plus, all certified Hondas come with the Peace of Mind full protection package. No credit? No problem. We've got lenders on hand, ready to get you approved. Click edmoreshonda.com.
Sample 2002 Lexus LS 430 stock JA01800A plus tax tag and fee. See dealer for details.
Hey, Super Troopers fans, Jay Chandrasekhar and Paul Soder here.
Foster and Thorny telling you to go see our new movie Super Troopers 2 in the theaters. Idiot.
Telling you to go see our new movie Super Troopers 2 in theaters for $20.
Rated R. Under 17. Not admitted without parent.
It's go time at Dunkin' Donuts. Get your Monday going with any size iced coffee for $1. Try a freshly brewed original blend or iced dark roast. America runs on Dunkin'. Excludes cold brew plus applicable taxes. Participation may vary. Limited time offer.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
If you feel trapped in your current vehicle, if you owe more money on your car than it's worth, or if you're just sick of driving a piece of log on to upgradeyourtrade.com and get thousands over fair market value. Go to upgradeyourtrade.com today.
Your closet needs a KVJ shirt. Get it now at kvjshow.com.
What are you thinking about? What are you thinking about? What's on your mind? Are you thinking about? What are you thinking about?
What you got on your mind today, Jay Bird?
All right, I need someone to analyze what the heck is going on in my head. I had my third dream about Virginia last night, and I don't like it.
This is awesome because you know why? I'm in your head.
You are in my head, and the dream was this. We were in high school together,
Okay.
and I had a high school...
Was I young and skinny?
No, you weren't. You were old and now, and I was old and now, but we were in high school together.
That's no fun.
But I had this crush on you.
I know you do.
So that could be the farthest thing from the truth. Kevin, please analyze what is happening here. Why is this witch in my head, and why do I have a crush on her in my dream?
When you wake up, do you like me more or are you aggravated?
I wake up like this. I can't believe that just happened. What's going on here? 3 dreams about Virginia in the matter of 8 days.
I'm just too sexy for you to handle.
Mm-hmm. That's obviously option A. But another thought could be that Virginia embodies some trait that you would like to take on yourself. And that's what it is.
I don't know.
Maybe you want to love the Kardashians.
No, that is so not true.
Maybe you want to get into the Real Housewives.
Could it be just some of the topics that we talk about sometimes, and she's in my life every single day I see her?
That's not new.
It's
None
not
of it's
new.
new. I mean, you've been on this show now for 14 years.
Even though we had a 15th year anniversary party, we figured out we did the math wrong. It's 14.
Yeah, no, it was just terrible. I can't believe that happened.
Happy
by the way.
anniversary. We had 15 on everything.
Mm-hmm.
But no one did the math.
I really thought I was here for 15 years. I apologize for that segment, by the way.
Okay, well,
we'll
just replay it next year.
Maybe some
It's true. We don't have to come in next year. You can have the day off.
Great point. Well, maybe someone out there that knows how to analyze dreams.
Yeah.
Maybe they can let me know what's going on here.
Yeah, because nothing's different in what you've been doing. So that's why I find it odd.
And it's always about me liking her. I don't like this at all.
I love it.
Maybe there's some kind of internal conversation that you're having with your own psyche about how maybe you need to try to get along with Virginia more, and it goes to this extreme.
I mean,
maybe you're telling yourself that maybe we fight too much, and we shouldn't.
I feel like I'm so patient with her, Kevin.
And I feel like as soon as we walk out of this room where we're all poking each other, we don't fight.
No, very rarely does that ever happen.
We actually get along great when we're not in here ribbing each other and like purposely trying to get each other's goat.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't
That's
know
all I
either.
got.
I'm
But I'm
over
no
here-
expert in the field.
I mean, I'm reeling over here.
I like that. I got you spinning.
I do not.
Virginia, what do you have on your mind today?
Well, we are lucky enough to be able to work with many local charities that do awesome stuff. And our primary focus is always Little Smiles. That's where we put all of our major energy. But I also do work with a group called PACE. I know you've heard me talk about PACE.
Yeah.
It's a school right here in Palm Beach County, and they've since expanded their mission, and they've gone beyond Palm Beach County with the same model they used here. And basically, it helps at-risk girls that run the risk of either getting into bad situations or gangs or drugs or jail or worse. And it saves these girls. And there's so much good that's done every year that I've personally witnessed. And I just wanted to share this one uplifting story about a girl from maybe about, I don't know, I think I met her 7 or 8 years ago. Alicia is her name. And since she was saved by the PACE program, she has now gone on to start her own travel agency. And she's thriving and she's doing
that's so
great.
cool. Mhm.
And she came to the PACE luncheon and she spoke to the whole crowd and she was tearful when she did it and talked about how PACE saved her. And she gave away from her travel agency a cruise as one of the raffle prizes from the luncheon that day. And so I just wanted to tell everybody about this cruise. If you like Halloween fun and you want to do something amazing to help out this awesome girl who started this whole business and is an entrepreneur now, it's going to be a Halloween Bahamas cruise, October 26th through the 29th. And if you need more details about it, I'm going to put it all up on my Facebook. Travel Daisy is the name of her company that she started. But it just goes to show you when you embrace these young girls that are at risk, you can turn it around for them. So I just love the work that PACE does. It's inspiring.
Okay, very nice. It's great. What is on my mind here today? Quick update from yesterday. Lane Kiffin did call me. So cool.
Ooh.
Yeah, ups to Coach Kiffin. Appreciate that.
Did you make it a sports interview or did you stick to no sports questions?
I mean, it was around like the sports thing, but it was like he had Luther Campbell out at practice the other day, so I just asked if they played Me So Horny while they worked out. So, it was, some stuff like that. So it's people are just like who are like sports here, just like why does this guy have a sports show? Like, I mean, he's just there's zero credibility behind this guy.
Have you got any hate email about anything like that? How you don't know stats or
Besides the stuff that we've written.
Other than the stuff I get, yeah.
For the KVJ show, not that hate email.
There was one Seminoles fan that was really upset that I interviewed Mark Richt. He's the Miami Hurricane coach.
Oh.
And he said, if you're going to show bias and this and that, then we just might show bias against KVJ. If that's going to be the case, you're going to have no Knowles fans listening to either show. And I was like...
Well, that's devastating for the sports show because you guys just lost. I mean, you guys are down to 2 listeners now.
Right. We have 3. One's a Canes fan, one's a Gators fan, and one's a Knowles fan, and we lost our one Knowles fan.
You lost a third of your audience.
We lost a third of our audience. But I let him know, I said, just because it's like the official Canes radio station for football and it's called the Hurricane, this show covers everybody.
Oh,
so.
that person needs to, I don't know, lighten up.
Well, I love how he thinks he speaks for all Knowles fans.
He did, yeah. He was like, hey, we're all out now. I was like,
Hashtag boycott Kevin's other show.
A lot of people are.
Aww.
Hey, you do have one fan, one Randy Pennington.
I love your dad.
Jay Bird's dad loves you.
He does. I honestly,
love him.
I'm afraid to bring him around you because I'm afraid he's going to want your autograph.
He's going to dork out.
All day long. We even take a photo together. We'll do a little selfie.
Sign his breast?
Yeah, totally.
But what is on my mind today is I have something that is really bothering me. I don't know why I am doing this, but I've noticed myself over the last probably couple of weeks, I am doing this thing now when I hear something funny where I'm going... I don't know how it started. I don't know why I'm doing it, but I'm annoying myself by doing it. I don't know where this came from. I've never done this in my life. But instead of like laughing or haha or whatever, I go... I'm like...
You do the horsey.
It's like I have no react. It's like it just takes over and does it itself.
Think
Why?
about the people in your life. Does anybody in your life do that? Because you have the tendencies
I do.
to mimic.
Yeah,
You're a mimicker.
I'm like a parrot.
You are. If somebody does something around you, you in that empathetic way mimic them, and that's very much a part of your personality.
That was my first thought process because I do that.
Has your wife been doing that?
No.
Okay.
Kids?
Is it something like this? Like that? Is that kind of what you're doing? Because I know I do that a lot.
You know what?
Are you mimicking Jay Bird?
I'm just asking. I do this.
Since we're getting deep here, you know what I think it is? Oddly enough, now that you mention that, I think my old trainer Kevin used to do that.
Okay.
And
you miss him.
I've been thinking about it so much because with this dang show, like my whole gym schedule has been out the window, and I've really just, it's always on my mind of like, gotta get back to the gym, gotta get back to the gym. I bet you're right.
You're subliminally bringing Kevin and your training back into your life because you miss it.
My gosh, you just diagnosed it.
You're blowing him kisses.
Well, no, it's like when I would say something or crack him up, he would do that. That would be his. That's where it is.
That's where it came
Wow. Whoa.
This has been a very deep what's on your mind.
Yeah, you guys just. Well, he does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. He trains.
Because he trains Suits. Suits knows.
Yeah, Suits is in there like going, yeah, he does that. That's the only person I know that does that.
You miss him.
You gotta call him. You guys have to go share a sandwich
I do.
together.
It's an internal thing saying that I need to connect. Wow. Gosh,
And you haven't been going to the gym?
Not much. No.
And you haven't seen Kevin in a while.
Once, twice a week. No.
Because he started doing his own thing.
Yeah. So, and Suits does a special deal with him. So Suits gets trained by him now, and I don't. That's why Suits looks so amazing, and I'm going downhill.
You're falling apart. Suits looks like an Adonis.
It looks like he does. Greek god in there. It just looks amazing. So, gosh, you guys just. It was on my mind, and you guys just solved the problem.
What else do you need?
Yeah, if you want to lay down and
I'm
tell
here
us,
for you.
Yeah,
just don't worry, because next you're going to start having dreams about me.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Man, this is awful. I hate this.
Coming up here in a couple of minutes. Yesterday it was really kind of put on my radar, but I've heard so many people talking about it. Do you have somebody in your life that has a Fortnite problem? It's crazy. I was reading all these comments of people that do. When we were talking yesterday about the kid that even as his neighborhood was being ripped apart by tornadoes, he kept playing that stupid game Fortnite.
Okay, that kid, sorry, should have been at least hurt a little bit by the tornado. He kind of deserved it.
Well, it's just really insane. Thank God he's okay, but it goes to show you the power of this. And I was just reading some interesting comments. People that are just, their lives are turning into Fortnite zombies.
Okay, I am out of touch. This is a game.
I'm going to put you in touch.
Okay, I like
it.
That's
what I'm going to do.
Don't turn him on to it, and then he gets sucked in.
I'll tell it gets sucked in.
I'm curious if anybody else has got a Fortnite zombie on their hands, and how bad is it? We'll discuss next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Chevrolet North Lake Boulevard. During the Best of the Best Spring Sales event featuring the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox, visit them online at SchumacherChevyFL.com. Come join the family. Well, at the moment, we're incident-free on your major roadways here in Palm Beach County, but you're going to want to keep an eye out for a little roadway debris here in West Palm Beach, I-95 southbound, just north of 45th Street. Other than that, though, you're all clear on your way to work this morning, and you're also all clear on your way to Dunkin' Donuts on Jog Road in Boynton Beach. America runs on Dunkin'. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning conditioning and plumbing. I'm Suits Rice of an IWRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
The all-new Mazda of Palm Beach on North Lake Boulevard is proud to announce our Price Protection Pledge. If you see the price of your vehicle advertised for less within 72 hours, we'll refund you the difference. That's right. When you buy or lease any new Mazda from Mazda of Palm Beach, you have price protection. Wait, that's not all. Get thousands over fair market value for your trade. Plus, choose from over 300 of the best pre-owned vehicles and most backed by a 10-year, 125,000-mile powertrain warranty. The all-new Mazda of Palm Beach on North Lake Boulevard is proud to announce our Price Protection Pledge.
Hi, I'm Chad Huddleston, General Manager of 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating right here in Pompano Beach. Every home is different. That's why we'll custom build a high-efficiency home comfort system that fits your needs, even when our South Florida heat and humidity are at their worst. And we offer a range of plans that work with your monthly budget. So call 855-1-HOUR to schedule your no-obligation consultation. That's 855-1-HOUR.
Terms, conditions, and tax may apply. License CAC 1818843.
Rush to Macy's 48-hour sale for 50 to 80% store-wide savings and limited time specials. Save 25% on handbags from 9 West, Steve Madden, and more. Take 65% off Charter Club, Damask sheets and bedding. Get a Crux air fryer for just $49.99. Tag Springfield 5-piece luggage set $59.99. And soft spun bath towels are just $3.99. Friday and Saturday at Macy's. Savings off sale prices. Exclusions apply. Macy's Star Rewards members enjoy better rewards and more savings. Visit Macys.com/Star Rewards.
Serious progressive illness means it's time for hospice. Count on Vitas Healthcare. We're always available, middle of the night or holiday weekend. Available to address pain and other symptoms. Available to improve quality of life. Available right now. Go to Vitas.com. First licensed in 1980.
Experience Audi X at Audi Coral Springs. The all-new hassle-free, seamless, and easy way to drive an Audi. This month, save with introductory Audi X pricing with only $1,500 due at start. Lease a new 2018 Audi A3 for $279 per month. A 2018 Audi A4 sports sedan for $329 per month. A 2018 Audi A6 luxury sedan for $429 per month. Or the best-selling 2018 Audi Q5 crossover for $509 per month. These offers are valid at the dealership only and only this month at Audi Coral Springs. A3s for $279, A4s for $329, A6s for $429, and Q5s for $509. These 36-month exclusive introductory Audi X lease specials with only $1,500 due at start are available only at the dealership. Save this month with Audi X at Audi Coral Springs. It's simple, transparent, and fast. Audi Coral Springs, up to Sawgrass at 441.
Y-Green would like to introduce you to the Bethels.
When we first moved to this house, the first thing on my wish list was solar panels.
With Y-Green, the Bethels found a better way to finance home improvements for comfort and energy efficiency.
It's cooler and it's cheaper.
Y-Green makes home improvement financing fast and affordable with no money down and no payments for up to 17 months. Eligibility is based on home equity and payments are made with your property taxes. Call Y-Green at 1-866-IMAGINE or visit ygreen.com today.
If you're one of those people that's always on the run and you're having a hard time watching your favorite shows, or you just like to be able to plug into your favorite stuff when you're out and about, there's something really awesome with Xfinity. It's their Xfinity Stream app that you get right on your mobile device or your tablet. So when you're away from home, you can still get all the great shows, either ones you recorded or ones that are on demand from your DVR back home. It's one of the coolest concepts. And if you do this whole bundling deal that they got where you can get the Xfinity internet and TV together, $35 each a month for 2 years, then it's awesome because you have super fast Wi-Fi hotspot speeds that you can get anywhere in South Florida. There's 18 million of them nationwide. They're all over South Florida. So what it means for you, faster connections. You're not going to be gobbling up all of your data. Get it today, the internet TV deal with Xfinity. You'll also get Showtime, Stars, and Cinemax included for 12 months. Plus, you can save even more with Xfinity Mobile. Just call 1-800-XFINITY today. Requires EcoBill paperless billing and autopay or monthly charge increases by $5. Offer ends 5/14/18. Restrictions apply. Limited to X1 starter double play with 100 megabits per second for new customers. Equipment, taxes, and fees, including BTV and RSN fees extra, and subject to change. After regular term agreement, rates apply.
Johnny, you're a professor?
Yep, class. How do you get huge savings on over 3,500 vehicles?
Yeah, Rigo.
What a smart class I have.
School's in session for the lowest prices of the year during the spring sales event going on now at Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, Florida's #1 volume dealer for 15 years running. Over 3,500 vehicles are on sale at Arrigo. Get new Ram 1500 quad cabs from just $249 a month. Jeep Renegades from just $229 a month. Jeep Cherokees from only $199 a month.
Johnny, where'd you get your degree from? School of Hard Knocks, Jim. Were you magna cum laude or just loudy? I was loudy for the lowest price. And the biggest selection. You gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass. Online at Arrigo.net. That's Arrigo.net.
Select models, amounts vary, 39-month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,000 due, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer, must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
Injured? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Florida Power and Light.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Nice start to our Thursday. Had a mostly sunny sky through the morning hours, then gradually becoming sunny to partly cloudy during the afternoon. A warm high day of 82 and a light south wind 10 miles an hour. Overnight low tonight, 68. On Friday, starting mostly sunny, then becoming partly cloudy. A 30% chance of an afternoon shower Friday, the high 82.
My name is Eric Schwartz. My role at FPL is to look 5, 10, 15 years out into the future at technology. The end game is to be able to increase our reliability, and we're committed to being the most reliable company in the U.S.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Pretty excited about tomorrow night. It is another round of cocktails and karaoke. Got to be in Boca Raton at the Town Center Mall there for Blue Martini and a great night of singing, cocktails, great half-price appetizers. That all starts at 4 o'clock. Singing starts at 7. Hopefully you'll make plans and join us tomorrow night. Blue Martini, Town Center Mall in Boca Raton.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
I've just seen a lot this week on social media about this game. Apparently everybody is playing. It's called Fortnite. And yesterday I found out a little bit how powerful it was when we saw that story of the kid that just completely was blowing off this tornado that was ripping apart his neighborhood because he was in apparently a really hot game of Fortnite, and he's like, the hurricane can wait or the tornado can wait.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy. And a lot of people are like, what? But
or committed to his craft.
What's his craft? He's not crafting. He's playing a video game.
There is a power to video games, though, that I am very well aware of. When I was a young kid, I love video games, really into it, and played them a good bit up through junior high school, got into some other things, but then in college I sat down to play a driving game, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing.
Pole position?
No, I think it was Gran
That was
Torino.
my cut.
Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
To qualify.
Oh, it's fantastic, yeah. I get so into those things. And so I think it was Gran Torino that I got into, and for about 3 to 4 days straight, I just sat on the sofa, didn't even notice roommates coming and going, and didn't even notice that I had gone right through a midterm exam, didn't even show up, didn't even take it, completely tanked it.
Super Mario Brothers. I think I grew a beard. I didn't even realize it.
Some people do, yeah. You really get sucked into it. And this Fortnite Battle Royale is kind of like the new thing. And I was reading some of the comments that people were putting up online about it in some different social groups of people talking about it. It's almost like you got Fortnite widows or parents who are going, oh my gosh, how do I handle this with my kids? Some of them were even saying, look, we got a rule that no video games until the weekend, but then our kid disappears, and even on the weekend we're a little bit worried because it's just, and we're having a hard time getting them to respond to anything. What do we do on this?
Sometimes I think video games can be good for an escape. If you're having a bad time and you just need to escape for an hour,
yeah,
it is. I think it can really help you out. I think with everything, it can go the other way. You can become addicted to it.
I think the way a lot of games are set up, and you think about everything that they have, even from social media, we've learned a bit about the psychological secrets that they use, and I'm sure video games are pretty much the same way, that they are built to hook you in. Think about your
Sure.
Netflix. It's built to hook you in. I mean, it ticks down, and you're like going, well, if I can get to the remote in 15 seconds, I'll turn it off. But, another episode started. I mean, they have those
Laundry
things.
can wait.
Right. Everything is built today to keep you in it, and I think the video game is set up that way, too, that it's not like, and that's what the kid was arguing that was in the middle of the tornado was, he was apparently playing and people were getting eliminated or however the game goes. I don't even know, but it sounded like he was going pretty far in the game and he just couldn't quit at this point. I mean, tornado or not, like I had to keep playing Fortnite.
Virginia, there are people playing video games that are making really good money. It's become a career for people.
Let me tell you about this. One thing that I just briefly touched on yesterday on the other show was how big it is. I didn't even realize they say that as far as viewable hours, esports is likely going to pass Major League Baseball and the NBA in the year 2020. And I know I've got a 9-year-old kid and he watches sports and only plays sport video games. I would say easily he plays the sport video games more. It's a $900 million a year industry.
That baseball video game Kevin's talking about, what you can do is you can make your own player and then you can put it to...
You're about to lose her.
It sounds amazing.
Never mind.
Denny's, please stop this.
I'm just... All right.
You gotta get in here and help us. Quick, come do some bad impersonations.
He's not going to help. He loves video games. He'll go on for another 20 minutes talking about this.
It's big. Basically, it's big. Some of these people who play the games, Virginia, they have their own trainers, their own cooks, and some of them have like massage people that massage their hands because they're making so much money.
This is ridiculous.
I hear you. It seems absolutely asinine, but it's becoming a little bit of an issue. It just goes to show you how powerful these games are and how they're sucking people in.
Look, I'm all about the upper echelon of these dorky guys, whoever they are, that play the games, and then people watch them on YouTube, and they make money from that, and they're actually making a career out of it. But 99.9% of the people that spend hours playing these video games don't make a cent off of it, but instead, pee their life away doing this.
Some people want that second life or that alternative life where, let's say, for example, you were a guy that grew up and wasn't very good at baseball, but you loved baseball. Now you can
I'm Jason.
So you can make a person in a baseball game and dominate and crush. Not like
what are you doing in life? Yeah,
I
can't hit a home run in real life, Virginia. Video games I can.
Right now, Jason Pennington, who's playing on the Braves, just hit his 63rd home run, dominating.
I don't get it.
Some of the comments I saw about this Fortnite Battle Royale in the chat rooms, somebody wrote, my kid starts playing after school and tells me he's waiting for new skins for it. I guess that's how they're making their money. It's with skins and battle packs and the crap you buy. It's completely addicting to kids and adults. Another mom said, my son actually sets his alarm for 5 a.m. to get up to play Fortnite before school.
Commitment. Could you argue in today's modern day?
When you can't get kids to do anything, they're setting alarms for 5 a.m. to get up to play Fortnite.
So is he going to bed at 6 p.m.? He better be. Kids need more sleep.
Well, what's wrong?
That's not healthy.
What's wrong with if a kid is doing their chores, they're doing their homework, they're getting good grades, and they're doing it right? Why can't they take that time to play a video game they love?
Well, I think the struggle for some parents is it is so powerful that it makes what was already difficult even more difficult. One comment said, my husband calls Fortnite a, quote, GPA killer. And that you're, always, and you're like, you're in there studying, right? And you go in and you're like, ooh. And so they have that powerful draw. And I think I'd even seen something where you can play it on your mobile devices. So
I'm sure you can.
The kid could go right from the TV to hiding underneath a blanket playing Fortnite. So it's just crazy. And some of the numbers on this, one said streamers streaming this game on Twitter or Twitch number in the tens of thousands. The streaming record was set by a streamer named Ninja a month ago or so when he streamed the game with singer Drake playing along with him. 628,000 people were watching him play this game. And imagine the thrill of that. If you ever had that, if you were at a party, in high school and you're playing a video game and the whole party was kind of watching, this is thrilling. Imagine if the party's 628,000 people.
If it's a party, no one's playing video games.
I think if Virginia
No party I ever go to. If I walk in and you're playing video games, I'm like, peace.
If you came to my place and you watched me play the baseball game and we set up a camera, we would get tens of people watching.
I can't even watch it for 10 seconds. I'm already going through your fridge trying to find something to drink.
And we got plenty.
Damien's on here from Boynton. You say one of your friends is addicted to this Fortnite?
Yes.
How much did he spend in 1 week on it?
$600.
Wow. Okay.
So wait, after you buy, I feel
stuff.
stupid.
You can
but
update stuff.
I buy the game and then it's not over. I have to pay more to play.
Yeah.
No.
Well, I think you're buying the skins and all this kind of stuff that
you're buying accessories. And,
and to keep playing.
This is so
and,
stupid.
Well, the thing that's kind of crazy about it, you can almost like buy your wins in a sense, can't you, Denny's?
Yeah, it's kind of cheating when people buy all the stuff. You don't like it because it lets you advance past other players who are working towards it.
I bought $50 worth to make my baseball players stronger and better.
Yeah, you can buy stats.
Wait a minute.
Steroids from video games.
Oh, so you approve of steroids in video games, but in real life you're so adamantly opposed. What a hypocrite.
Think of how many shots we could have had with that $50.
What a hypocrite we have sitting amongst us here.
Speaking of that, I actually had taken shots. That's why I had bought that much. It was one of those nights after cocktails and karaoke. I had a pizza. I'm like, my player's not that good. I'm going to spend $50 and juice him up a bit.
I can't imagine why you're single.
You are amazing.
Well, that doesn't mean. That has nothing to do with why I'm single.
Yeah.
It's not like I play video games 19 hours a day. I'll do it every now and then.
A lot of people are, and a lot of couples, this is something that they do together. It just goes to show you, one, how big the industry is, but also, two, just what a struggle it is for some. Like one text message we have coming in here says, as a teacher, these video games are the worst. It doesn't matter what period of the day it is. When the kids are up all night, I mean, I'm struggling just to keep their eyes open because these kids are exhausted. And this is it's so compelling. And it's so captivating that it is taking over not just kids, but adults' lives. And you get sucked into it. And like I am saying this, being a person, I know how easy it is. And I stay away from them because of that. If I got stuck on Fortnite, you guys would not see me.
Magnolia's pediatrician told me she needs to get 11 hours of sleep a night. Now, she does not because we have crazy schedule. But if she was trying to stay up watching video games, I mean, what are these kids getting? 6-7 hours a night, maybe?
Well, I mean, who knows? Maybe they're getting their work done, and it could be different for everybody. Denny's is the guy to talk to about video games. He knows everything about all this stuff.
Is Fortnite the biggest thing right now?
Yeah, that's what everybody's playing. Overwatch, Fortnite.
Okay. Yeah, somebody just texted in right now, says, you're talking about this. Both of my sons are playing Fortnite. I'm also a teacher, and my whole class plays it. So this is like everyone is playing this game.
Well, what's tricky about the new games, they're 24 hours. So even when you log out, your character's still in, so you can get attacked and killed and stuff.
Oh my gosh! So that's why the kid with the tornado ripping through is like, I can't leave.
I can't leave my player.
You're playing it
even
live.
though my physical body might die, my character is more important.
Yeah, no, that's the problem.
This is such a high level of mind manipulation.
It is.
You really should step back and say, what am I doing?
Is that game as good as everyone's saying?
It's pretty cool. There's a lot of games like it. This occasionally one hits like immense popularity, which is weird. But I mean, the games are designed psychologically to keep you in it.
Yeah, this is kind of like your new thing. Like we had the Pokemon thing, a couple years ago.
Yeah, people used to play
so
World of Warcraft.
Fortnite.
Same concept. You're building a character.
Somebody said that guy Ninja makes $500,000 a month.
I mean, look at that, Virginia.
Okay, well, that guy should keep doing it.
For sure.
But all of your friends should stop.
Well, but I'm just saying, how are people going to ever get good if they don't practice?
But
no one
99% of the people that are spending time in front of this video game are never going to make a penny off of it.
I'm just saying, no one's saying you should throw away your life for a video game. And you honestly sound like the biggest video game snob I've ever heard in my life.
I just like to get out and do stuff.
Go watch a Kardashian episode.
Yeah, some people, this is their thing. And someone else texted in, said studies have shown that people that play video games are actually above average intelligence. I know a lot of surgeons play it to work on their manual dexterity, so there are some benefits if you can control the urges to stay in the game.
Don't let it get away from you, but I think for some people, it's not a bad thing at all. It's a good thing.
Absolutely.
Just like cake is good. You just don't eat it every day.
Oh, Denny's.
I think that's really what it is. You got to know. And like I said, I know for me, I am just a person. I can't be a gamer. I'd lose my family. I'd lose my job. I'd be like, it'd be crazy. I'd never shave. I'd just be Fortnite. So it's crazy stuff. If you don't know, that is the thing that is going on out there. it is 100% free to play, but that's how they get you, right? And then
Yeah,
you can
well,
just quickly start adding on the money.
That's the money stuff.
Well, starting with the iPhones, when they came out with apps, everybody was like, you have to pay for apps? They couldn't believe it. So they started a freemium business model, which is what all the games use now. The game itself is free, but to add content, to get new skins, to get new characters, new stuff like that, you have to pay for it manually.
Yeah.
And that's how they're doing them now, because they know people don't want to pay $60 for a game.
You can spend $300 on a video game now.
Yeah,
Easy.
I know. Okay, well, this is the latest obsession. If you needed to know, now you know. Fortnite apparently is it. Everybody is doing it. Coming up here in a second, why are random people asking Jaybird this question? We'll let you know what the question is coming up next. Even random people are just coming up to Jaybird asking him this question, and he's like, okay, what's going on? Like, what, 3 people, and many of them in this grouping are random that just keep coming up and asking this, and you're like, going, why?
Yeah, so I want to ask you, Virginia and Kevin, if you notice something with my face, because I'm just standing in Publix, and the woman comes up to me and goes, what's the matter? And I'm like, nothing's the matter. Everything's cool. Then a salesperson sees me in the hallway, and I'm by the elevator, and we're just standing there, and they look at me and go, what's the matter?
Take off your fake glasses to hide the pain?
I usually have my fake glasses on, so it just looks like...
I mean, the eyebrows are patchy. That's disconcerting, but nothing else looks weird.
Yeah. Someone else was like, hey, what's the... 3 people have asked me that in the last week, but I usually do have my glasses on.
Yeah.
My eyebrows, I don't think they're coming in. I think
they are a little bit, but you still have a little bit of the chemical burn, which makes them red. So maybe it looks like you've been crying.
I'd say they're about 80% back.
I didn't even think of that. That it looks like I'm crying out in. That's not good.
Yeah.
If anybody ever sees Jaybird out in public crying, please start rolling video.
That kind of makes sense to me now.
We will pay cash.
Because the one woman at Publix was very concerned. What's the matter? I'm like, nothing, lady. What's the matter with you?
It's the redness a little bit because you did chemical burn your eyebrows a little.
Yeah, my neighbor said, what's the matter?
It makes you look like you're crying.
I was like, well, why do people keep asking me that? You just look like something's on your mind.
Just be like, no, I burned my face.
I think you just that's a second mystery you solved today.
Oh, Virginia.
Bring me a problem.
So good today.
People think I'm crying.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
Yeah, it's not really a good thing, right?
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Chevrolet North Lake Boulevard. During the Best of the Best Spring Sales event featuring the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox, visit them online at SchumacherChevyFL.com. Come join the family. It's looking pretty good on your roadways as we get your Thursday morning commute underway. No major incidents to report throughout Broward, Palm Beach, and the Treasure Coast. You're all clear on your way to work this morning. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 979 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
What store has been serving the South Florida area and the Bahamas for more than 50 years with the finest styles of wicker, rattan, and fully upholstered furniture anywhere? What store can give you the look of the tropics or urban modern all in wicker or rattan? If you answered the Yum Yum Tree Furniture Store in Jupiter, you are correct. The Yum Yum Tree can handle any decorating need for your home, condo, yacht, or poolside. They can also do a condo clubhouse or lobby. They have even furnished hotels and resorts. Yum Yum Tree has in-house decorators that can help you decorate your home with any style of furniture from the vast assortment of manufacturers. So, whatever your needs are, come to the Yum Yum Tree Furniture Store at 815 South US Highway 1 in Jupiter. Open 9 to 5, Monday through Saturday. Where elegance is a matter of good taste, not money.
Honey, it's dinner time. Why are you still working?
We're changing the name of West Palm Beach Mazda, but I don't have any ideas.
Why are you changing it? Everyone I know loves the selection and service there, and they all say they got a great deal.
I know, but we want to make it even better, with a name that'll stand out from the competition. Now let's see. We're on Southern Boulevard in Royal Palm, and we do have those beautiful palm trees out front.
How about Southern Palms Mazda?
And we're conveniently located right off the turnpike in the heart of Palm Beach County.
Southern Palms Mazda, dear?
How am I supposed to think of a good name?
Well, you could try Southern Palms Mazda.
We need a name that people will remember, because with hundreds of new Mazdas in stock, we are the Palm Beach's Mazda destination. Wait, I think I've got it. How about
Southern Palms Mazda?
It's as if you read my mind. Southern Palms Mazda, formerly West Palm Beach Mazda, but still on Southern Boulevard and 441. Under new ownership. Online at southernpalmsmazda.com.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 2, beware of strangers. If you've been in an accident and a stranger contacts you to get your case, watch out. They're breaking the law. These crooks knock on your door, send you text messages, and even go into your hospital room uninvited. They work for shady clinics and lawyers who want the insurance proceeds for themselves. Don't hire them, report them. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL. Offices in Palm Beach and throughout Florida.
At Advance Auto Parts, we offer you the quality parts you want and knowledge you need. And we're always looking for ways to help you save. Right now, get 5 quarts of Mobil 1 synthetic oil and a filter for just $29.99. Plus, get a roll of Scott heavy-duty shop towels for free with purchase. Only at Advance or participating CarQuest Auto Parts stores. Advance Auto Parts, where oil is priced like it should be. Exclusions apply. See store for details. Limit 5 oil change specials per customer.
Okay, so you've heard that funny expression, oh my gosh, I just laughed so hard I peed a little. Well, how did that expression become an expression? Hey, it's Chelsea. It's because it's true. It's real. It happens. In fact, 1 in 3 women actually experience those little light bladder leaks, also known as LBL. I know it seems like a really delicate subject, and women, so many of us have this issue. So why doesn't anybody talk about it? Well, you know what? We know that I will talk about anything, and I'm here to help you, so why wouldn't I share it with you? A product that can totally help your LBL needs. No need to be shy or scared about having to be so careful about your outfit selection. Check out the Poise products. Their new and improved contour fit, designed for that better fit, giving you that whole new level of comfort while still providing you with their 3-in-1 protection for dryness. Or the Poise liners, designed to move with your body and have proven protection that helps you stay 5 times drier than the leading liner. Go to Poise.com. You can check out all the Poise products that they offer and the testimonials, and why it will help you take control of your bladder leakage. Go ahead, giggle, LOL, because you've got your LBL under control with Poise.
Cleveland Clinic Florida is now open in Wellington, providing world-class primary and cardiology services close to you. Schedule your same-day appointment today at clevelandclinic.org/Wellington APPT. That's clevelandclinicflorida.org/Wellington APPT.
I know a lot of us don't have time to get sick, man. You're running around, you got kids, you got a job you got to keep up with. Getting sick slows you down, takes you out of the game. There's no excuses when you're an adult. That's why you need Revitalive in your life. You boost up your immune system so you don't get sick. I have avoided I don't know how many countless illnesses because when I start to feel a little sick, I run to Revitalize. Boosts up my immune system, knocks it out. I feel better. You feel a wave of energy after you go in there because of the vitamin infusion you get. Also good for maintaining a youthful appearance, giving you more energy and knocking out the stress that you get from life. A couple locations, Indiantown Road in Jupiter. Also, they've got a new location in City Places South Tower. It's on Okeechobee Boulevard, right across from the Restoration Hardware. And online, you can check them out, revitaliv.com.
The sub above difference is zero. Sure, zero gets a bad rap, but at Jersey Mike's, we're pretty proud to have zero antibiotics in our turkey because sometimes zero is number one. Jersey Mike's. Be a sub above.
Johnny, you're a professor? Yep. Class, how do you get huge savings on over 3,500 vehicles?
Yeah, Rigo.
What a smart class I am.
Don't miss the spring sales event at Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat. Save up to $13,000 off MSRP on new Rams.
Johnny, where'd you get your degree from? School of Hard Knocks, Jim. Were you Magnum Cum Laude or just Loudy? Loudy, you gotta go Arrigo.
Select models, amounts vary, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Come join us at Legacy Place. It's the 10th annual Fork and Cork, presented by Total Wine and benefiting Little Smiles. This signature fabulous food and wine event brings the community together for a fun evening of great food, incredible local restaurants, wines from around the world, and celebrity chef cooking demos. There's also going to be wine seminars and live music too, so come join us. Get your tickets today at littlesmilesfl.org.
Get excited, America. Dunkin' Go-Tos are here. Come in now and get 2 egg and cheese wake-up wraps for $2, 2 egg and cheese English muffins for $3, or 2 bacon, egg, and cheese croissants for $5. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply.
For responsive legal help, call Anna Jon Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Visit their huge new Broward location, offleaseonly.com. This is WRMF Palm Beach. Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in your Dirt of the Day, why is Kelly Clarkson got people all upset? What is she still talking about with her parenting that people do not like? We'll get into it coming up in your Dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF.
This sound like a pretty cool new feature to you? Target is up in their game a little bit. They got this new curbside pickup feature that they're offering at stores here in Florida and also in Texas. I guess you just go online and then you pick it up without even going inside.
Yeah, Walmart's been doing it for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How does that work? I mean, do you ever worry about somebody coming out and snatching your stuff?
A person brings it out to your car and loads it right in for you. It doesn't sit out there waiting.
Oh, okay.
It's got a handler.
Wow, okay. So somebody has got to just kind of like hang out with it. Does it cost you a lot extra to do it?
I don't know. I think the Walmart service was free. One of our KVJ Nationers, Shantae, was using it.
Yeah.
And she was sending me the links and saying, hey, you should do this. It's free. It's easy. And I just didn't download the app yet, but she said it's amazing.
Now, is that as amazing as getting everything just delivered to your door? I mean, is that going far enough?
That costs extra. So if you do like Shipped or if you do like Amazon, you got to sign up for Prime, you know. All of those have a fee. I think the Walmart one was free. I mean, maybe that was the appeal of it.
Yeah.
You just pull right up. I mean, if I had the kid in the car and I needed diapers and formula and milk and eggs, like, yeah, that makes life a lot easier.
How do you stay up on all the ways to shop now? Because there's always so much stuff, and I'm like, my head's spinning. I'm like, you can do that? I didn't even know. Wow, that's crazy.
It's a lot. And I'm really going to sit down and try to commit to one and just do one. I think I'm going to do that Shipped.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy the experience. I know, Jaybird, you agree with me. Going into Publix, going into Walmart, going into Target, it's fun.
I love to go shopping
I
for
like
food.
to look around.
Well, I know there's nothing to do. I can take my time and really delve into some shopping. And I'm the kind of guy, I like to go in the middle of the store. I know that's not the right thing to say these days.
And I like to look at expiration dates because that's really big. The freshness of your food, beverages, produce, like everything has expiration dates on it, and you should be checking everything and buy the freshest one there. I have a feeling they're gonna bag the one that's best for them, which is the one that's about to expire.
Sure, yeah.
I just like going up to the hot case and just looking at it and contemplating. It's
You still enjoy the experience.
I do.
The dance.
I love the dance.
Yeah.
But stuff like toilet paper, diapers, paper towels, dishwashing liquid, those things, I think I might start doing them from Shipt because it takes too much time.
Is there a list out there on like how to live your best life shopping? Like I've got a buddy that he uses an app to get all of his clothes. And there's all kinds of different little hacks that you can do to make your life like super convenient. Is that a list that exists somewhere to like let you know all the best ways to shop and make this stuff happen? Because you may say Target curbside is like great, but this is even better.
Right.
You know?
If they charge you, then you have to look at it and weigh it out and see, okay, who's got the best deal for what they offer.
By the way, I have a new least favorite phrase, and it's living your best life.
Is that a new thing?
Oh my gosh, I'm seeing it like, I don't know what happened, but in the last 48 hours, I've seen it like 80 times. I'm like, all right, I get it. All right, you're living your best life.
$100.
Oh.
I'm trying to...
I'm putting that on the list. Living your best life. I just said it. I'm not saying it again.
It's a hashtag.
Yeah,
it is.
Stop.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away. Cause you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Well, coming up in a second, I'll let you hear the controversial thing that Kelly Clarkson is saying, what she does with her kids that people are still upset with her about. Before we get into that, it looks like you are going to get a performance for the ending of Saturday Night Live season from Nicki Minaj. They just signed Nicki to be the season finale performer coming up in May. It'll be the third time she's performed. That finale is going to be a big one. So Nicki is the performer. Tina Fey is hosting it. So that's going to be a fun episode for sure. In other news, it looks like Paula Patton's new boyfriend is still married. Oh, no. Now, Paula Patton, if you forgot, she was the chick that was married to Robin Thicke when Robin Thicke decided to step out and make out with other girls. They were married. And now comes the news that this new man she's been saying is so great is not even legally separated from his wife. All of his stuff is still in her house. Ugh, poor Paula Patton. So this story is everywhere today, and I'm sure she's embarrassed. And finally, Kelly Clarkson is talking about what she does discipline style. Now, she is a proponent for spanking, and here she is talking a little bit about how it goes down in her house and how she feels about people not liking it.
You know, our 1-year-old can't talk yet. Like, he can't, like, so it's certain things of being like, don't do that, you know, with like, don't touch that, don't do this. Like, it's important for me, and it's how I grew up, and it's, you know, I don't know, I think we're all very healthy and kind, and I think a lot of times, like, I don't think everybody has their own way to enforce discipline in their household, which I'm down for whatever.
Down for whatever.
For whatever? I don't know if you're down for whatever.
Spanking a 1-year-old.
Is she talking about like a little tap, or is she talking about a full-on whoosh?
I don't know. It's just very controversial. So.
Well, that's Kelly Clarkson for you. She's always controversial.
That's what's going on in your Dirt of the Day, brought to you by the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Kids World Family Fun Fest. If you're looking to meet Black Panther and Paw Patrol, you can meet them both at the Kids World Family Fun Fest. It's next weekend at the fairgrounds. Free kids tickets available at adayforkids.com.
Got some celebrities having a birthday today. Like tennis great Maria Sharapova. She's 31 years old today.
Isn't she the one that you like because she grunts?
Don't make it out like that. I never.
He's like, oh, I love the way she grunts on the tennis court.
I have a crush on her, yeah. I admire her tennis styling.
Yeah, one of her grunts was measured at 101.2 decibels, which is louder than a lawnmower.
Some girls have complained big time. They don't like her because of the grunting. They're like, "Are you being serious right now?"
Well, maybe it's part of her intimidation.
Oh, I think it can get in some people's heads.
It's in yours.
Yeah, imagine if you had to face that. Hayden Christensen, he was Lord Vader. He's turning 37 today, if you remember the prequels from Star Wars.
Oh my gosh,
Almost
37?
40, I know, right? Right?
Oh my gosh. That's the kid that everybody was hating on, right?
No, that's Jake Lloyd.
Oh, Jake Lloyd. Oh,
yeah, he played
different.
the older version of Anakin.
This is when Anakin was angsty and like the middle, like he was not the young kid.
He was confused.
I'm sorry, I shouldn't have even
Conflicted.
asked.
Furthermore, the thing about the Republic.
Kate Hudson is 39 today.
Okay, now I'm back in
Now
it.
you're back.
She's pregnant.
Yes, I know.
Very excited. She's having a little girl.
And James Franco turns 40 today. I hope he's enjoying himself in hiding. Also, got a birthday here for Karen. That's from Maddie, Kaylin, Lex, Dad, and Kurt the Bunny.
Karen!
Also got a birthday shout out to Evan turning 6.
Yay, Evan!
From Mommy, Daddy, and Big Brother Aiden. A quick little chant for Evan.
Evan.
Happy 11th birthday to Michael, Mom, Dad, Alex, and Judge the Fish.
Michael.
Quick little chant for Michael.
Michael.
Also, Mandy turning 30. That's from Larissa in Palm Bay.
Mandy.
And also, Luan having a little birthday from your grandkids, Colin, Gianna, Jaylee, Addison, Ava, and Evan.
Luan.
Got a birthday you want on the KVJ show? You let us know. Just send us those emails, mail@kvjshow.com. Shopping convenience. Couple of comments coming in here talking about the curbside stuff Target is talking about doing here real quick. Somebody said, from my understanding, yeah, Walmart is doing it, and I use the Walmart app, but they only do dry goods. They don't do milk and eggs and anything cold. Only do the dry stuff.
Okay.
Somebody said Publix is about to do the curbside too, so that's the future in it.
Okay.
As far as like doing the online stuff, somebody said those items on Shipped, they're pricey. You got to find the sale, but Shipped is the bomb if you do. And there is, I believe, a fee for it.
There's an annual fee. There's a
Yeah.
membership. I think it's like 100 bones.
And that only makes sense that there would be. And I just think, for whatever it is, you have to just maybe put tag a value on your time and say,
Right.
okay.
And of course, your time should be worth more than $100 annually.
Sure.
But if you also love the shopping experience, it's like, you have to balance it.
And you probably are like, you got to pick your services carefully. You probably can't do
Exactly.
every single one. You got to say, okay, I'm spending the most amount of time doing this. I'll pay for that one and then suck it up and do this for the other one. So, coming up here in a couple minutes, time to play another fun round of Read My Lips. Oh, yeah, baby. Read My Lips. Jay Bird and Denny's have kind of come back a little bit here in this weekly contest.
We're legit players now. People are taking us seriously. It's nice.
Yeah, they have done a little bit better, Virginia, after we were trouncing them for a while.
Now it's time to knock them down a peg, Ralston.
We haven't won, but we've tied.
Yeah, you're right. So we got this tie thing going on. We need to break that coming up with Read My Lips
Take
next.
a seat.
Meat.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's my rap name.
Old Meat?
Old
Yeah.
Meat. All right, let's see if somebody can break the tie here today. Maybe Virginia and I can put you guys back in your place.
I don't know. Virginia looks a little shook today.
No, she does, huh?
Oh, yeah.
My name's not Virginia. You must refer to me by my full Christian name, Old Sweater Meat.
Old Sweater Meat. Sounds yummy. All right, here we go. Virginia is going to be strapped into a loud musical device, so she won't be able to hear anything I'm saying. Her objective is to read my lips. We've got 3 rounds here, 30 seconds on the clock. Got to get it in 30 seconds to get the point. A perfect score is 3.
Got it.
Okay, here we go. This is round 1. Okay, cranked on Virginia's music, and we're off and ready to go. Okay, all right. Addicted to Fortnite. Addicted.
Addicted to Fortnite.
Oh, Virginia. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got it right. I'm about to be so topical, Denny's.
Yeah.
So topical.
Yeah. I love it.
We just talked about that.
Can you do curbside at Walmart next?
Yeah, I know.
Sweater Meat's coming up.
Oh, my God.
It's everything we talked about in the last 10 minutes.
I mean, of course you're going to know
10 seconds. He's quick.
Denny's.
I love the topicality here. It's so nice.
You're looking for long-term memory out of this cat? You know what he does.
I'm a short-term guy. Team Athletes are going to win this thing.
All right. Virginia have a point here for first round.
Killing it.
Killing it. All
we
right.
should get points for speed. I'm just saying.
You know what? That might be the way to kind of like kick it up a notch.
Oh, yeah. Let's make up rules as we go along to fit your
Maybe
agenda.
next week. Maybe
Okay.
next week.
All
yeah.
right, Kevin. Well, you're in charge. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh,
thanks.
yeah. Don't we know?
Well, we do have 2 buzzers on this. Maybe next week you get 2 points if you get it before the first buzzer and 1 if you get it within 30. Next week, though, Virginia. Next week.
He's dropping down in the Kia Smug because he knows that he can do it quick.
Baby.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Okay, here we go. Read my lips. Virginia's reading my lips. Crank on that music. All right, here we go. Virginia cooking crawfish.
Virginia?
Cooking.
Hurry.
Cooking.
Curly.
Cooking.
Cookie.
Cooking. Cooking.
Cooking.
Crawfish.
Virginia's making crawfish.
Cooking crawfish.
Virginia cooking crawfish.
Yep. That's it. That's it. That's it.
Sweet.
That's it. Yeah, we got to do that point thing because we'd only got 1 under the new rules.
Oh, yeah. Is that what we've been doing? Okay. One part.
They would never get 2 points. Just
No,
saying.
no.
Gosh, you're
right.
such
Yeah.
a mean girl. Gosh. Why don't you stick out your tongue while you say, nah.
Such a villain, always dressed in black.
Such a villain.
Okay, here we go. This is for a perfect score. Just to let you know.
Oh, gosh. Denny's, I'm really starting to hate this guy.
Okay, here we go. Final one. Read my lips, Virginia.
Wait.
It's funny. Jaybird.
Jaybird.
15th anniversary.
Jaybird's 15th anniversary.
Damn it, Denny.
And he took time to laugh.
No, I didn't start the clock.
Oh,
Yeah.
but you didn't start the clock, Denny. You didn't start the clock. Oh, God. So we can go perfect?
Yeah.
Can we go perfect and get it before the first buzzer? Can we do that?
It's very topical.
Can we
man.
shock ourselves?
All right. Jaybird and Denny's, read my lips.
Those made me laugh, Denny. Those are good.
That was good. And
Denny's was a little comedy in them now.
topical, funny. I mean, just, you know.
You're great, Denny's.
Hold on. I have a headphone that's out. I need to use Denny's earbuds.
Okay.
That's honest of you.
Yeah, bird.
Yeah.
How did, you broke your headphones again?
Shocking.
This is what I get for honesty, huh?
Just asking.
The old people from the Muppets do their little act.
When you
Hold
got
on.
meat hooks like that.
I want to put on my shock face. Oh, wait, your headphones aren't working?
Dude, this is like, I mean, they're basically bullying us right now.
I'm not going to lie. I'm feeling kind of bold over here.
Oh, my God.
You just popped Virginia's breast when you flew backwards and hit her.
It's a good thing I got these things switched out to silicone.
Yeah.
It's a solid thing instead of just a saline bag.
You'd have a medical emergency right now.
I'd had a blowout.
Yes, you would have. Okay. Here we go. Fix a flat.
Yeah, you need to simmer down with all your movements.
It's louder than normal.
Okay. Read my lips. Jaybird is going to read producer Denny's lips. He's going to mouth out these phrases. You've got 30 seconds to try to get them. Perfect score is 3. Here's round 1 in 30 seconds.
Drunk.
Food truck.
Drunk Virginia.
Food truck Virginia.
Drunk.
Oh, wait,
Come on in first.
Your mic.
Go,
Drunk Virginia trivia.
Drunk Virginia trivia.
Yeah.
Drunk trivia. We got it.
Yeah, Drunk Virginia trivia.
Yes.
You did. Yeah, you got it.
How?
Drunk Virginia trivia. I don't know. I don't know. It's a great question. Okay.
Wow, okay, I believe.
Here we go. Number 2. All right.
All right. Randy being haunted.
Read me the rights.
Randy.
Rick.
Randy.
Wait.
Randy.
Riggy.
Randy.
Wendy's.
Randy.
The other word.
Randy being
Wait.
haunted.
Bongs.
Haunted.
Bongs are us.
Randy being
Their
haunted.
favorite store.
Randy being.
Washing your.
Randy being
Waiting.
haunted.
Washing your nards.
Randy being haunted. Randy being haunted.
Writing off. Relative.
Randy being haunted.
Yeah. Fortunately, the time is up on that one.
The disappointment hangs in the air like a fart.
Yeah. That was a nice try.
For pride, gosh, we're always
For
playing
pride.
and we have none.
The lip belt is safe.
Okay. All right,
You know what? Put the music back on. I don't really want to hear them talk.
That's your favorite part about this
put
bit.
it, please, blast me out.
Okay. Trying to get 2 out of 3 here.
2 out of 3.
Playing for pride. Jaybird and Denny's and Read My Lips. Okay, here we go. Final clue.
Denny's quitting vape. Denny's quitting.
Denny's.
Quitting.
20s.
Denny-
20s is.
Denny's
Denny's is
quitting vape.
Denny's is fibbing.
Quitting vape.
Denny's is.
Quitting.
Denny's is.
Quit.
Denny's
Quit.
is farting.
Vape.
Denny's farts.
Vape.
Denny's is a vampire.
Denny's quitting vape.
Denny's 21st birthday.
Quitting vape.
Denny's.
Quitting vape. Denny's quitting vape.
Are we still going?
Denny's quitting
Denny's,
vape. Oh man.
Denny's quitting vape.
Oh, yeah.
Denny's farting vampire. I'm going to suck your blood.
And I know that's not right because you do topical stuff.
He does topical comedy. That's his whole thing.
The farting vampire does make me laugh, though.
Pretty awesome. Spooky.
All right. Coming up here in less than 30 minutes, producer Denny's has got his joke jury on the way. Excited to get to.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Some good stuff. And we got the interesting call coming up here I want to get to in just a second from Georgette. She found something in the recycling bin that makes her a little bit suspicious. Is she overreacting or does she have reason to be suspicious? We'll discuss next.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777.
This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Chevrolet North Lake Boulevard. During the Best of the Best spring sales event featuring the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox, visit them online at SchumacherChevyFL.com. Come join the family. But we're now seeing delays as you travel into Palm Beach County this morning. A crash on the Florida's Turnpike northbound just before Glades Road in Boca Raton has 2 lanes blocked. And in Broward County, a crash on I-95 northbound. That's just before Commercial Boulevard. That one as well has 2 left lanes blocked. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought
brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits Trice of 9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Hi, I'm Rex Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and this year we're proud to be celebrating our 80th anniversary. So, if you're thinking about buying a home, listen up. Now is the time to sign up for Third Federal's new Early Pre-Approval. With Early Pre-Approval, you get a fully underwritten loan approval before you start looking for a house. Well, wait a minute, this is a real approval, so let's just call it that. Folks, Early Approval locks in your rate now at the beginning of the home buying season before rates go up. And Early Approval is good for a full 6 months. And best of all, sign up now, and when you do find your house, we pay all of your closing costs, so you save thousands. But to get these benefits, you have to be early. Early Approval ends April 30th. It's easy to sign up, and there's no cost to apply. So don't wait. Call 1-800-3rd-FED.
Lock in your rate now, even before you find a house, with Third Federal's new Early Approval. Rate lock renews automatically to current rate after 60 days or any time upon request. Zero closing costs on low-cost mortgages. Extended through April 30th. Equal housing lender.
Don't touch that dial, because right now this exact commercial is being broadcast on other stations, so there's no need to switch. Unless, of course, you want to switch to Geico. They have a local agent in your area that could not only help you save on car insurance, but also home and renter's insurance. Call or visit your local Geico agent today. And now for your local forecast. Tonight, it will be dark.
Johnny, you're a professor? Yep. Class, how do you get huge savings on over 3,500 vehicles?
You, gotta Rigo.
What a smart class I have.
Don't miss the spring sales event at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Save up to $13,000 off MSRP on new Rams.
Johnny, where'd you get your degree from? School of Hard Knocks, Jim. Were you magna cum laude or just loudy? Loudy! You gotta go Arrigo.
Select models, amounts vary, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates applied to dealer. See dealer for details.
With Norwegian Cruise Line, sailing to Cuba is as easy as
1, 2, 3, 4.
And we do mean quattro. That's because only Norwegian Cruise Line offers 4-day round-trip cruises from Miami and Orlando with an overnight in Havana. So it's easy to experience Cuba all day.
Buenos dias.
And all night.
Buenas noches.
And with an overnight in Havana, you have time to hang with the locals and immerse yourself in the culture and history without being rushed. And both Norwegian Sky and Norwegian Sun are all-inclusive with free unlimited open bar.
I'll have another mojito, please.
So come Havana the night away. Book your cruise to Cuba today and choose up to 5 free offers with Norwegian's free at sea all-inclusive offer. Plus, free unlimited open bar. Visit ncl.com, call your travel professional, or call 1-888-NCL-CRUISE. Norwegian offers OFAC-compliant cruises and shore excursions. Ships registry, Bahamas and USA. Unlimited open bar available on Norwegian Sun, May 2018. Restrictions apply.
Y-Green would like to introduce you to the Allens.
We have done a new roof. We installed solar panels.
With Y-Green, the Allens found a better way to finance their home improvements for energy efficiency and storm protection.
We have a new AC unit.
Y-Green makes home improvement financing fast and affordable, with no money down, no payments for up to 17 months, and eligibility is based on home equity. Imagine what you can do. Call Y-Green at 1-866-IMAGINE or visit ygreen.com today.
There was something I noticed years ago when I first started working out. I was at the gym every day, busting my butt. 18 months later, I wasn't any stronger or more physically fit. I couldn't figure out why. My trainer said, hey, you might want to go check on your testosterone levels. Could be affecting it. I did. They were in the toilet. Basically, I had none at all. So I went to Wellington Anti-Aging and got hormone replacement therapy on his recommendation, and it changed my life. Immediately, I noticed a ton more energy, and then I started to see some big gains in the gym. It helped out my physique, it helped out my energy, it helped out my confidence, and it really, in a sense, changed my life. And it can do the same thing for you too. Not just guys, girls as well. There's even more benefits to the hormone replacement therapy for you. And the really cool thing about it is your insurance covers the cost. So you've got absolutely nothing to lose. So why would you not go and check it out? It's one of those essential things that so many people need. Over the age of 25, you're likely a candidate for it. So just go online, wellingtonantiaging.com to start. It's so easy, and you can change your life at wellingtonantiaging.com.
Johnny, you're a professor? Yep. Class, how do you get huge savings on over 3,500 vehicles?
Rigo.
What a smart class I have.
School's in session for the lowest prices of the year during the spring sales event going on now at Arrigo Dodge Chrysler Jeep Ram Fiat, Florida's #1 volume dealer for 15 years running. Over 3,500 vehicles are on sale at Arrigo. Get huge savings of up to $13,000 off MSRP on new Rams. Jeep Compasses from just $179 a month. Dodge Challengers from only $189 a month.
Johnny, where'd you get your degree from? School of Hard Knocks, Jim. Were you magna cum laude or just loudy? I was loudy! For the lowest price and the biggest selection, you gotta go Arrigo. West Palm, Fort Pierce, Sawgrass. Online at arrigo.net. That's arrigo.net.
Select models, amounts vary. 39-month leases, 10K miles a year, 3,000 due. Plus tax, tag, title, dealer installed option, $799 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. Must qualify with approved credit. FCA sales, 3 locations. See dealer for details.
Spring is finally here, and that means it's time to go back to those short shorts and spring dresses we love. So let Body Details True Laser Specialists help you achieve flawless skin and the confidence that comes with laser hair removal, tattoo removal, skin rejuvenation, and a free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 50% off today.
Hey, Super Troopers fans, Jay Chandrasekhar and Paul Soder here.
Foster and Thorny telling you to go see our new movie Super Troopers 2 in the theaters. Idiot.
Telling you to go see our new movie Super Troopers 2 in theaters for $20.
Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Rocket Mortgage by Quicken Loans.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Nice start to our Thursday. Had a mostly sunny sky through the morning hours, then gradually becoming sunny to partly cloudy during the afternoon. A warm high day of 82 and a light south wind 10 miles an hour. Overnight low tonight, 68. On Friday, starting mostly sunny, then becoming partly cloudy. A 30% chance of an afternoon shower Friday, the high 82.
Rocket Mortgage is simple so you can understand the details and be sure you're getting the right mortgage. Apply simply, understand fully, mortgage confidently. Visit rocketmortgage.com today. Licensed in all 50 states, equal housing lender, NMLS number 3030.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Tonight, got some fun for you. You want to get some of Virginia's amazing Cajun cooking. She's going to have it on display at an event called Fork and Cork at Legacy Place. It is on PGA, just a little bit east of I-95.
VIP doors open at 6:30 for an extra half hour of fun. Regular doors open at 7. You can buy your tickets ahead of time. You can buy them right there at the door. It's just $50 with unlimited sampling and not just great food in the demo tent where I'm going to be, but there's a bunch of restaurants, a bunch of liquor, a bunch of beer, a bunch of fun. And then at 8:15, we're doing the cooking demo. It's me and my friend Steven from Top Chef.
Okay.
And we're doing all Louisiana flair. So I'm doing a traditional New Orleans crawfish boil with corn and potatoes and garlic and crawfish. And my friend Steven is doing a twist on barbecue shrimp.
Okay.
But he's fancying it up because he's very fancy.
Okay, good.
So that's going to be available for unlimited sampling, all that fun stuff. Thank you so much to Pop's Fish Market and to Total Wine for donating all the fun stuff for our demos. And then all the money raised tonight goes to Little Smiles, 100% of the ticket price. So it's really awesome that Legacy Place is doing this for Little Smiles.
Cool. Starts at 7 o'clock tonight. Go out and see Virginia.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Sometimes we have a tendency to jump to conclusions, and when we get emotional and we jump too fast, we sometimes can look silly.
Every day, Kev.
Okay, Georgette would like just a little bit of perspective before she jumps. She was smart enough to send us an email to say, please help give me some perspective here. Georgette listens to us in lovely Cincinnati, Ohio.
Oh.
Georgette, tell me about what you found when you were away from home.
So when I got back from home, I found an empty bottle of wine in our recycling.
Mm-hmm.
And my husband does not drink wine.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Don't jump, Virginia.
Wine tends to be a female type beverage.
You're right. You know what? He's guilty. I seriously, no need to even talk to her anymore.
It's not looking good.
Okay. All right. What else is going on here, Georgette?
I said something to him. And at first he was startled, and he's like, how did you know that there was wine? Which I did not like as a reaction.
Oh, no.
Yeah. And then he admits that our female neighbor came over with some wine, and they had a few glasses, and he poured out the rest of it. And, yeah.
Okay.
So just to add to the story, she's newly divorced.
Uh-oh.
So last night I was walking by his phone, and she texted. And she texted, thanks for the advice, winky face. I kind of panicked, and I hit his phone. He had to leave for work without his phone because he couldn't find it. And I'm sure it'll turn up.
Okay.
Do I text as if I'm him and see what she says?
Are you talking about,
Or
okay, so
do
you're going to text text back to the neighbor.
I wouldn't do that.
As him.
Have you gone through the entire text thread and seen what else is there, or did you just see that one exchange?
I just saw the pop-up. I'm in a dilemma kind of place.
You need to look through the whole text thread and see all the messages they've ever sent back and forth. That'd be the first thing I'd be doing. This could be innocent, but this also could be bad. It's a gray area on this one.
If you don't text back as the husband to the neighbor, or
Don't
even text,
do that.
Okay, don't do that.
Do not text back as him, because then you're crazy.
Then where do you go with it? You just show the text to your husband and say, hey, so you had a bottle of wine with her, and what's this message mean?
She already asked about the wine. She already knows. He knows she knows about the wine. Your next move needs to be look through all of his text messages, and you want to put some sort of surveillance camera in your house that he doesn't know about.
Okay.
Nanny cam.
We're going here this fast.
Clock cam, little cam, some kind of camera. And then you need to give him opportunity again to have her over to the house and see what happens.
Set a trap. Okay, that seems like a great idea.
You need to figure out what's going on when you're not home.
But yet you're saying it's too crazy to text back.
If you text
as the
back,
husband.
if you text back, you're immediately busted because
can't you get a super fast answer?
He's going to come back home, and you're going to be busted, and you're going to be crazy, and then they're going to twist it.
But you're not crazy if you plant cameras.
No.
Are you drinking wine right now?
Because you will get the video proof of what they actually are up to. Instead
Can't you
of
get the proof through a text if she sends something back?
They're going to twist it around on you.
Let's say she sends back immediately like a boob photo or something like that. And you're going, okay, bam.
Then he could say that's the first boob photo she's ever sent me, and she only sent it because you asked her to. And you went down that path with her pretending to be me.
But you could show the text back. I never asked for this. She just sent it to you. Why would she just send you an unsolicited boob photo?
If you start texting as him, whatever you get from that point forward when you start flirting with him is you starting a relationship with her. You'll never be able to prove what they're up to. Bad idea.
Do you think you have enough here where Georgette should be alarmed? She comes home, she finds a bottle of wine. Her husband didn't handle his answer very well. I thought that was dumb. His answer, well, how do you know? And it's like, well, it's in the recycling, idiot. Having her over, is that if you had a neighbor, say if Panda had the new divorcee over and she brought some wine and he had a glass or she had two glasses. He didn't even know if he had any. She just had two glasses while she was spilling the problems of her divorce to Panda. Is that a problem for you? Are you upset about that?
I'd be like, oh, really? She was in my house when I wasn't here and you two were here alone drinking wine. That's not cool with me.
What if he's like, I didn't have any wine. She just brought it over and she had a couple glasses and then poured out the rest and she was gone.
I don't like the idea of the divorcee next door coming over with wine when I'm not home. No, that's weird. It just makes me feel weird.
Okay. All right. So that's a no-go.
I wouldn't like it. No.
Okay. So your recommendation for Georgette, what she needs to do now is start elaborately planting cameras all over her house to catch her husband after she gives him an opportunity to try to do something with the neighbor again.
Yes.
I'm sure he won't see the cameras and he won't notice them being installed.
Look, you can get spy cameras now. They're so tiny, he'll never see them.
Okay. Well, do you have a different strategy than Virginia, or do you completely agree with her strategy on how Georgette should deal with her issues? You can call or text us. Let us know. 877-979-WRMF. 877-979-9763.
Saturday morning, jumped out of bed and put on my best suit. Got in my car and raced like a jet all the way to you. Knocked on your door with heart in my hand to ask you a question, 'cause I know that you're an old-fashioned man. Yeah. Can I have your daughter for the rest of my life? Say yes, 'cause I need to know. You say I'll never get your blessing till the day I die. Tough luck, my friend, but the answer is no. Why you gotta be so rude? Don't you know I'm human too? Why you gotta be so rude? I'm gonna marry you anyway. Marry that girl. Marry you anyway. Marry that girl. Yeah, no matter what you say. Marry that girl. And we'll be a family. Why you gotta be so rude?
Got that Georgette getting a hold of us from Ohio. Just want to know if we thought it was a little bit weird that she comes home and finds wine in the recycling. Gets a little suspicious because her husband's a big old beer drinker. And then she happens to see on his phone a message from their neighbor, recent divorcee. Thanks for the advice, winky face. Oh, emojis say so much, Virginia.
Winky face.
Brittany's on here from Fort Pierce. What would be your next play here? Virginia, of course, goes the camera route. You could maybe send a text back just to kind of like fish around a little bit as she's held on to the husband's phone here this morning. What do you think, Brittany?
I honestly agree with Virginia to a certain extent. I don't honestly see why she would be startled if there was nothing really to hide. I mean, honestly, if I was in a relationship, trust is the key, and being able to know that you can confide in the other person is a big deal.
Okay.
So, I mean, if it was just innocent, I don't see why he wouldn't just say, hey, babe, well, the neighbor came over, she was kind of in a crisis, just wanted some advice. So we sat and had a couple drinks of wine and everything, but, it was innocent.
Okay.
Now, on the other hand, if he was trying to hide it and he was startled, that seems a little suspicious to me.
Sometimes people read into people's emotions. I mean, what is startled? I mean, it could be, but I'm just saying that, sometimes it could be like, you just look up like...
That's how I get startled.
Yes. Right.
That's how Jason reacts every time I walk in the room.
Right. Doesn't mean he's cheating on anybody. It's how he
Jibber,
is.
are you cheating on me?
I am not.
Right.
I would never.
Yeah. Okay. So if you were in this situation, Brittany, what is your next play?
I think I would eventually call them out, both of them out on it. But as far as like the phone situation goes, I think I would probably text her and try to keep it, not too exciting, no winky faces or anything like that. But text her back and just say like, the other night was actually nice to do it again sometime. And depending on what she says, she could she can respond instantly, or it could go into detail about the other night.
True.
So I would try that
tell
and see what happens.
Well, you got the resource now, and the clock is ticking on how long you're going to have it, and you could use it. So,
but as soon as you text back pretending to be him, now you're the crazy, suspicious wife who's doing things to manipulate the situation, and then he's going to turn it back around on you, saying, "Oh, well, you baited her. You texted her as me, and you pretended to be me." And
leading the witness.
Yes, you can't get involved on that level. You got to catch them red-handed.
This apparently does happen, though. Got to keep an eye on those neighbors. David, here from West Palm, you say that you and your wife went through something similar to Georgette's situation?
Absolutely. Good morning. How y'all doing today?
Good. How you doing, bud?
Good. Yeah, it was a few years ago. My neighbor across the street was just like a total skank. Like every Friday or Saturday morning, we'd wake up, there'd be a new car from her picking up some guy, from a bar. And, the car would be gone by 12. It was like a McDonald's drive-thru. So one and my wife always said, "Oh, she likes you, she likes you." And I was just numb to it. I never realized it. So one afternoon, I took her car. We only had 2 cars. I took her car to run an errand. And literally, as soon as I backed out of the driveway and took off, my wife hears a knock on the front door. And it's our neighbor with 2 beers and a bathrobe.
Oh!
And when my wife opens up the door, she's kind of like, oh, like real shocked. And she's like, and she hands my wife beer. She's like, oh, here, I brought you beer. And she's like, okay. The neighbor literally slams the beer in like under 5 seconds and goes like, okay, well, I'll talk to you later, and then walks back across the street. And this wasn't the first time. During the hurricane, she showed up at our front door in a robe with nothing on underneath.
Wow. Well,
yeah.
How did you know she had nothing on underneath?
My wife answered the door and could tell, I guess, that, I don't know, women have that secret power.
Loose boob.
Yeah, exactly.
We can spot a loose boob.
But, I mean, I don't know why this woman's even calling. And y'all, everyone knows that if another woman comes over to a guy's house with 1, a bottle of wine, or 2, a beer, when you know the wife is away, you know what she's looking for.
Yeah.
Some bad news.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean, let's call it like it is. And secondly, if she starts texting that woman back, like you said, she's manipulating the whole thing. It's like an X factor. Don't do that. She needs to woman up and just confront her husband straight up and say, what's going on with our neighbor?
Yeah. I don't like it.
So it smells like I think a lot of people are starting to throw some shade on the neighbor, saying she's up to no good. But the question is what about Georgette's husband? You know?
Because he's kind of defending what happened and looking like he was into it. That's the scary part for me. It doesn't sound like he's on team wife anymore.
Right.
It sounds like he's on team neighbor. You may have already lost him, so now you have to bust him.
Renee here from West Palm. What's your take on this?
I think it was ridiculous that she be showing up at my house and I'm not home with a bottle of wine. What the heck? What do you want?
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I mean, she has no right to go over there with a bottle of wine.
He's a married guy. You show up, it's just the 2 of you.
Yeah.
You've got a bottle of wine in his house with no wife.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. I know. But are we throwing, we've got this whole tag of the divorcee. I mean, are we throwing unjust, shade at somebody that we shouldn't? I mean, just because she's a divorcee doesn't mean like, oh, I've got to fill my man needs right away.
If this guy would send me a picture of her real quick, I could tell you fast what she's up to.
You'd be able to judge her even quicker?
A video of her just walking down the street, and I will tell you what she's about.
I like Jennifer's strategy here from Palm Beach Gardens. How would you handle this if you were Georgette and you had found a bottle of wine in the recycling bin and a text that came from the neighbor saying, thanks for the advice with a winky face? What's your next play, Jennifer?
I would invite her over myself. I'd get to know her. I'd be like, well, hey, you know what? I'm a woman. Let me see if I can talk to her. Plus, that way you can get a whole better read on the person that she is.
Yeah.
If she doesn't come over, turns down your invitation, okay, so you can talk to my husband when I'm gone, but you don't want to talk to me about anything. That is not okay.
That's such level-headed advice. I don't know if people are going to like that.
But the thing is you can't, if I don't talk to her, if I don't look her in the eye, if I don't try to get a read on her intentions, I mean, that is the best way to figure it out. Well, if you need some help, if you're struggling and you need to go through and go through something and need somebody to talk to, come on over. Talk to me. Let's have a bottle of wine, me and you.
I'm with you. I think you're right.
Yeah. Okay. I do kind of like that.
Do it when he's not there. Do it so you can really get the goods.
Yeah, get down to the bottom of it. Show your face.
But if he's already been charmed and he's under this neighbor's spell, I'm a little scared because he immediately was like, oh.
Yeah, some of the text, one says, the fact that her husband actually thinks it's okay to be in his house alone with another woman, a bottle of wine, it's actually kind of insulting. A married, faithful man knows better. He is definitely up to something. And somebody else texted in and said, if they weren't all friends before the divorce, they shouldn't be now. She's on the prowl. So there's a couple questions to ask yourself and answer, Georgette. And like the advice, invite her over and get to know her a little bit better.
Yeah, and then stab her. And be like, she was attacking me. Stand your ground, Law.
Well, Dave's horny neighbor, though. And that story that blows my mind, too.
So you're saying invite her in, then beat her up or stab her, and then say, she attacked me.
No, not beat her up. I mean, you got to end her.
Mm-hmm. Oh, my gosh. Coming up here, we've got producer Denny's Joke Jury. He's been writing some comedy for you. We'll see exactly how good it is today. And Pink got a really cool award. In fact, it was good enough that she appeared on Ellen yesterday to talk about it. We'll tell you exactly what the award is that Pink has received coming up next. I don't mean the color, I mean the singer. Well, that's according to People magazine. They kind of have a different approach with how they do the People's Most Beautiful now. And I actually agree with it. Now, I'm one of ththose people that I love, slushies are for hitters. I believe in, rewarding those who, excel. But I never really liked the People magazine's Most Beautiful issue because I'm like, who's ranking these? And it was like, come on. I'm like... So now the way that they do it is it's just the beautiful issue, and they don't rank anybody, and it doesn't mean like you're the most beautiful in the world and all this kind of stuff.
We can't have celebrities' feelings hurt, We can't have someone hotter than the other.
Yeah. They do it because they don't want it to be a contest. To me, it's like it was never like accurate anyway. And they would have people on that thing be, what? Like who? What? I don't understand it.
It completely lost all credibility when they gave it to Blake Shelton. I was like, okay, now really, he's the best we got. No offense to him, he's lovely. Love him on The Voice,
right?
But that is not the best male specimen we got in the game.
You're saying he's not number one?
Hell no, he might not be number 50.
Now I think it's more of just the beauty of you, your essence, not necessarily
the inside, the stuff that doesn't matter.
Yes,
the stuff that is so.
So Ellen had her friend Pink on yesterday to talk about the award, and here's how she felt about it.
I laughed out loud. I immediately turned to whoever was in the room and said, "Did you ever think this was as good as it gets?" I feel more beautiful, and I've decided that for the whole week that the magazine is out, no one is allowed to look me directly in my eyes.
Ah, there you go. That's a great idea, huh? Okay.
Remember when they used to tell the interns, don't look Kevin in the eye?
Well, that was part of the interview for interns. You'd say, okay, so everyone's pretty cool on the show, but you just cannot look at Kevin in the eyes because, he doesn't like that. He doesn't have time for it. And some of the interns really believed it.
They went through like months of being interns without looking at Kevin's eyes.
Yeah, why they avoid me so much? I mean, my gosh. Yeah.
I think he's such a diva.
All right, time for producer Danny's joke jury. Been writing some comedy for y'all.
Okay.
That's our job to judge it. If we crack up, laugh, we're off the jury. If we're not, then that means Denny's is not bringing it.
The dreaded cricket sound effect.
Oh, yeah.
That's the real bad. That's the real bad.
And today's round bears a theme.
Oh, boy. We know about these themes.
I think we could guess what the theme would be.
Oh, tomorrow's a holiday.
It is a holiday.
Oh, yeah. 420. 420. All right.
Perfect. Well, first weed-themed joke for you guys today.
Oh, he's in his element. I mean, if ever a man was poised to shine.
It seems usually don't work, but I mean today, if this does,
It should work.
We'll see.
If you fail today.
Maybe he's too in it. That can happen.
Yeah. What kind of lower back pain does Dr. Dre have?
I don't know. Yeah, okay. Well, I don't know. What kind of lower back pain does he have?
Chronic.
Okay.
That's cute.
What does John Krasinski do when he wants to buy weed?
I don't know. What does he do, Denny's?
He goes to his dealer and rolls an Emily Blunt.
Oh, that's his wife.
So you guys received that one well?
I don't know. Does that deserve a cricket?
It's right on the edge. The crickets are warming up right now.
Joke 3 for you guys.
Yeah.
What happens if you eat too many weed edibles?
I don't know what happens.
You get a pot belly.
Oh, no. You tried to trick yourself into laughing and realized it wasn't funny.
Why am I laughing?
Does that deserve a cricket? I don't know. Virginia's fake. Ha ha. Oh, it's not funny.
I wanted it to be funny.
It's getting a little hot in here.
Yeah. Okay. Ooh.
Fourth joke for you guys. What do you call a Jack Bauer weed strain?
I don't know. What do you call a Jack Bauer weed strain?
Reefer Sutherland.
That's cute.
Oh,
Get it? It's cute.
I like it.
That's what you want your audience always to say at a comedy show. Oh, his comedy's cute.
It's cute.
He's not funny, but his comedy's cute.
You don't ever hear that when they're reviewing comedians.
Yeah.
The cutest comedy in America.
His punchlines are so adorable.
Final one for you guys. Why doesn't Snow White smoke weed with the 7 dwarves?
I don't know why.
Because they shout hi-ho at her.
Oh, there they are. They're ready. Okay.
You might have been too in it, baby.
Might have been too in it.
I get it. I'm in situations too much sometimes, too.
A for effort, though, yes. All right. I love it. All right, yes, tomorrow's going to be a very, very big day.
It's a big day for him.
It really is. Like, it's the Super Bowl.
It is the Super Bowl. It will be a Super Bowl today.
Yes.
Or tomorrow. Maybe today, too. After that round.
Here's what's coming up on the Dirt of the Day. Dirt of the Day.
Why are they better when they're bad?
I really enjoyed that round.
Because you're a glutton for his punishment.
Wow. Okay.
Coming up in your dirt, Amy Schumer gets a little raunchy and forgets her mom is listening. Uh-oh. What did Amy say? I'll let you hear it coming up in your dirt.
Entertainment updates 5 minutes after every hour from the KVJ Show on 97.9 WRMF. From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Chevrolet North Lake Boulevard. During the Best of the Best Spring Sales event featuring the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox, visit them online at SchumacherChevyFL.com. Come join the family. It's busy on the Florida's Turnpike here in Palm Beach County this morning. Starting out on the southbound side, a crash has the center lane blocked. That's just beyond Boynton Beach Boulevard. And on the northbound side, a crash before Glades Road has 2 lanes blocked. Traffic backed up to Sample Road as a result of that incident. We also have reports of a crash on 95 northbound near Boynton Beach Boulevard. And moving into Broward County, another another crash on 95 northbound. That one is before Commercial Boulevard. 2 left lanes blocked as a result of that incident. In addition to that, we have police activity that has shut down the eastbound lanes of Northwest 9th Avenue at Sunrise Boulevard. You're going to want to find an alternate route to get through there this morning. For Traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Stu Trice at 9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Get guaranteed auto credit at badcreditsowhat.com. We won't judge you. Our one and only mission is to approve you. Bad Credit So What will get you the auto loan you deserve. Call 833-3-SO-WHAT. Credit severity may affect down payment.
Hi, I'm Chad Huddleston. As general manager of your local 1 Hour Air Conditioning and Heating, I know the importance of having a cool, comfortable home. I also know what a difference Nicolas Children's Hospital makes to local kids. That's why 1 Hour is making a $100 donation for every new, high-efficiency AC system we install between March 1st and April 30th. Call 855-1-HOUR and feel good about staying cool.
Terms, conditions, and tax may apply. License CAC 1818843.
I'm such a fan of Bremen Honda. You know, we have 2 Bremen Honda vehicles in our driveway at home, and I sent my friend Justin there over the weekend. His friend picked up a car. He's going back to get a car. The service is spectacular. The price is right. And I'll tell you right now, they just have a new GM. Carlos Gonzalez is in his first month as the new GM, so he's really trying to make a splash. They are moving cars at fantastic prices to get their numbers up for this month, and it's your chance to save. You reap the benefits of the new general manager, Carlos Gonzalez. So get out there. Doesn't matter what you're looking for. Bremen Honda's got it. They've got the Civics, the CRVs, the Pilots, the Odysseys, and more. The Honda Accord right now, just $169 a month. That's a lease program for 36 months with $24.99 down, no security deposit. You just do the first payment, the tax, the tag, and have your credit approved, and you're driving off in a brand new Honda Accord paying $169 a month. Pre-owned cars, they've got those too. The service department is even open late for your convenience until 9 p.m. So go see them, 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or online at BremenHondaPB.com.
Hi, I'm Rex Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and this year we're proud to be celebrating our 80th anniversary. So, if you're thinking about buying a home, listen up. Now is the time to sign up for Third Federal's new Early Pre-Approval. With Early Pre-Approval, you get a fully underwritten loan approval before you start looking for a house. Well, wait a minute, this is a real approval, so let's just call it that. Folks, Early Approval locks in your rate now at the beginning of the home buying season before rates go up. And Early Approval is good for a full 6 months. And best of all, sign up now, and when you do find your house, we pay all of your closing costs, so you save thousands. But to get these benefits, you have to be early. Early Approval ends April 30th. It's easy to sign up, and there's no cost to apply. So don't wait. Call 1-800-3rd-FED.
Lock in your rate now, even before you find a house, with Third Federal's new Early Approval. Rate lock renews automatically to current rate after 60 days or any time upon request. Zero closing costs on low-cost mortgages. Extended through April 30th. Equal housing lender.
It's real, it's fun, it's exciting. Elevate your game with real cards, real dealers, live table games 24/7, blackjack, baccarat, 3-card poker, and many more. Who wants to play on us? We are giving all new members $100 in match play guaranteed. Place your bets with over 230 live table games ready and waiting for you at Seminole Classic Hollywood, Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, and Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Las Vegas-style table games with real dealers and real cards. The only live table games in town at Seminole Hollywood Classic, Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, and Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Don't forget, sign up for a new Seminole Wildcard, and new table games players get $100 in match play. Visit the Players Club for more details and come play. Offer valid for new Seminole Wildcard members only. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
I got it right now. At Subway, I get it like this. I get it like that. It's like that. The taste is the best. So much, so fresh. I got it right now. At Subway.
Stop by Subway restaurants for the new double meat signature wraps for just $6.99 each. Try the rotisserie-style chicken Caesar on a spinach wrap or the Chipotle Southwest steak and cheese on a tomato basil wrap. Get yours today.
At Subway.
Wraps prepared in front of you. Additional charge for extras plus applicable tax. Prices may vary. Double meat based on average 6-inch sub.
Vitas Healthcare is the expert at seamless care transitions. We transition from curative care to palliative care, from hospital to home. We deliver calm to a family in crisis. Meaningful changes made seamless. Refer today. Download our app or go to vitas.com. First licensed in 1980.
My daughter Magnolia loves the team over at Orthodontics by Bradford. Dr. Bradford leads the show over there, and he's been doing braces and Invisalign Teen for over 20 years. Experience counts. Results matter. Go in there and talk to him. You'll get it. These guys are great. Dr. Bradford is on the American Board of Associations of Orthodontists. He has accolades and honors, and he is board certified. All that great stuff. But most importantly, he understands child psychology and really gets my daughter Magnolia excited about her braces and keeping them clean. Go in there and see him. Offices in Palm Beach Gardens and in Jensen Beach. Here's a number to call, 561-694-3006 or online at orthobybradford.com.
Get to Edmore's Delray Toyota for 200 Toyotas under $200 a month with no payments for 200 days. That's right, like a 2018 Toyota Corolla LE, leased for only $179 a month. Get to Edmore's Delray Toyota now for 200 Toyotas under $200 a month with no payments for 200 days. And every new Toyota is backed by Morse. We will honor all dealers' ads, saving you time and money. Plus, even if you have bad credit, Edmore's Delray Toyota lenders are on hand and want to help get you pre-approved. Don't miss it. 200 Toyotas under $200 a month with no payments for 200 days. Make sure your next Toyota is backed by Morse, because if it has our name on it, you have our word on it. At Ed Morse Delray Toyota on Federal Highway between Linton and Yamato, or click delraytoyota.com. Example to 2018 Toyota Corolla LE, 36-month lease, $179 a month, approved credit, $26.99 down plus tax, tag, title, first payment at $7.99, dealer fee, 0 security, interest accrues from date of purchase, expires April 30th, 2018.
Call your legal team at Anidjar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Visit their huge new Broward location, offleaseonly.com. This is WRMF Palm Beach.
It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. It's the KVJ Dirt of the Day. Virginia, take it away, because you know we need that Dirt of the Day.
Coming up in just a second, we will get into your dirt, and I will let you hear Amy Schumer talking dirty and forgetting that her mom is listening. That's embarrassing. Before we get into that, did you see Sir Ian McKellen says he's already planning his funeral and wants his memorial service to be held in a theater. Now, he's 78 and he's realistic. He's like, look, I think about death every day. And I have a wish list for exactly what I want for my funeral, how I want the service to go, who I want there. And he's like, wow, after I looked at this whole plan and script and everything that I want, he's like, it sounds like a great party that I would love to go to. So now I'm hoping to arrange a dress rehearsal so I can actually be there before I actually pass away.
Interesting.
Brilliant.
I get it.
And then you make sure everybody's on their mark and they do it right.
Yeah,
if you're a perfectionist and you like a performance,
yeah. I think there's a weird thing in all of us where we would like to be able to see our funeral if we have a ceremony. Like, who's there? What happens? What's the look of people? How do they behave?
Did everybody have good to say? Did anybody have bad to say?
Well, too, it's a rehearsal for yourself. It's almost kind of you coming to grips with your own mortality and dealing with it.
Yeah.
What kind of impact did you leave?
Yeah, I kind of get the whole process. I don't hate it. Yeah. It's weird and it's different, but I like it.
Sir Ian maybe has it figured out. In other news, Nicolas Cage has a shocking announcement for all of us. When you played this morning, everybody in the room was like, whoa, that's heavy.
Everybody?
Well, me and Denny's.
In terms of producing and directing,
Yes, I'm getting back in production. My company, Saturn Films, is involved in all the movies I'm doing now. And directing is something I look forward to down the road, because right now I'm primarily a film performer, and I'm going to continue doing that for 3 or 4 more years, and I'd like to focus more on directing.
Okay.
So there you go. Nicolas Cage going to retire from acting in 3 or 4 years.
Is it that big of an announcement, though? I mean, he's retiring in a half a decade. He said in 4 years. I don't know. I was a little troubled by it earlier. Now I'm kind of annoyed.
Wow. And finally here, what does Amy Schumer say that's raunchy when she accidentally forgets her mom is listening?
Finish this sentence. I feel pretty when I'm nude. Craziest place you've had sex? My my spouse gives the best. I just have to tell everyone, her mom is in the audience listening to all of these. Your mom is just... Did you forget?
I did forget.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, you forgot.
No,
Okay.
she didn't forget.
You're not buying it?
Not buying it, Schumer.
Did we bleep that out, or did they bleep that out? Because when I saw the online version of that, nothing was bleeped. Like, she was saying all those words.
That was bleeped out already for us.
Oh,
I did not
okay.
put the bleeps in there. That came on our
But did
prep.
it air yesterday with or without bleeps on Ellen's show?
No.
Yeah, I mean...
It couldn't have. Well, depending on what did she say, do you know?
I said butt, and she said head. Which those 2 words by themselves are not bad. It's just contextually. And they had it on the clip, and I'm like going, okay, well, all right. I guess they didn't just fly this kind of stuff out on daytime TV.
No, I think they had to have bleeped it out for daytime. They had to have.
Okay. If you want to see the uncensored clip, as it may or may not have aired, it's on our Twitter at KVJ Show.
And that's what's going on in your dirt, brought to you by the Joe DiMaggio Children's Hospital Kids World Family Fun Fest. Not this weekend, but next weekend at the fairgrounds. Meet Black Panther, meet Paw Patrol. Free kids tickets at adayforkids.com.
I had a question, and it's not even important that it was inspired by a Kardashian story, but...
Oh, I love this already. I gotcha, Kev.
It's a question I got while I was unfortunately reading a story about them. Ladies, if your man cheats on you while you're pregnant, should he lose the right to have the baby take his last name? I'm just kind of curious, because that was apparently an issue that
was a thing for Chloe.
Yeah, she was wrestling with. And I was just kind of curious. Okay, and it doesn't have to be about them. It just has to be about that issue. And I thought that was kind of interesting. If you are a dude, should you lose the privilege? Because to me, I think it is to have the last name attributed to your child. But if you cheat on your baby mama, should that right be revoked and the child should take the mom's name?
It's interesting what Chloe decided to do. Is that the thing that you would decide to do?
Mm-hmm. I know. She did, but would you? I'm just kind of curious how many women would do that.
It's a very emotional time. Hormones are going wild and nuts. And
yeah.
You could go either way. You could make a great decision that you regret. You could make a bad decision that you're not proud of.
She did maybe the bigger thing, but did she do the right thing, I guess is the question.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's kind of curious if anybody else had gone through that similar situation. What did you decide to do? And do you think that if a guy does cheat, I'd argue it, that, yeah, he loses the right.
And Jay Bird, what do you think about Chloe?
Don't have to ask about Chloe.
Well, what are we talking about?
Yeah.
You want to see Jay Bird age before you start talking Kardashians.
877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763. Just kind of curious if anybody's done this, how you handled it. Call or text right now at the KVJ Show.
Drop top Porsche, rollie on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chain. Cardi B straight stunning, can't tell me nothing. Bossed up and I changed the game. It's my big bronze boogie, got all them girls shook. My big fat ass got all them boys cooked. We're from dollar bills, now we popping rubber bands. Bruno sang to me while I do my money dance. Like, hey, flexing on the gram like, hey, hit the Lil Jon, okay. Oh yeah, we dripping and finesse and getting paid.
Ooh, don't we look good together? There's a reason why they watch all night long. Woo. Yeah, I know we'll turn heads forever. finesse. I hear dripping in finesse. You know. Dripping in finesse with my baby. Oh, dripping in finesse. You know it. Girl, you know we got it going on.
Okay, got the question. It's up on our Twitter as well. So you can go and easily take the Twitter poll we got going on right now. Ladies, if dude cheats on you while you're pregnant, should he lose the right to have the baby take his last name? And one of the tweets that we got, somebody said, the baby should always have the mother's last name unless the couple is married. I never understood why single mothers give the baby the father's last name. You agree with that?
It's one of those things where it's been tradition and you blindly just go along with it. But when you break it down, it doesn't make sense. You're right. If the dad hightails out and the mom's left with the child, why should the dad get that? That doesn't even seem fair.
Yeah, I really got to tell you,
it's a tradition, like you can't wear your hat into a restaurant kind of a thing. You just blindly do these things, and then, 100 years later, you're still doing them, and you have to ask yourself.
To me, I just believe being a father is a lot more than just being a DNA donor. That, there's some things you got to do, and if you cannot be, true in that situation.
The baby's name is True.
I know. Sorry. But yeah, I could see it. I mean, if he's that way and he's going to be bouncing, I mean, why not?
So now, if the father is not in the life, the cheating question's a little bit different because you did cheat on the mother, which is terrible and horrible, but you didn't cheat on the kid. So does the kid not get the last name because you did the mom wrong?
If you give the kid the last name, you have more of a chance of keeping that baby daddy invested, even though he was a dog to you. I mean, you're Chloe.
Yeah.
You don't want to be with Tristan Thompson because he cheated on you. But if you give your baby the last name Thompson, does it become more inclusive and healthier for baby to have both parents?
And that could be one side of it. Somebody texted in and said, my ex cheated on me from 6 weeks in our relationship, pretty much until I left him when our daughter was 18 months old. We were together for 2.5 years. He left me in the hospital the day my daughter was born, probably to go, be with one of his other side chicks. I wish I had put my last name as my daughter's name because to this day, he still doesn't care about his daughter. She's 7.5, and he just uses her as a pawn, and maybe that's it. You see a character flaw in the baby daddy, and you're like going, I don't want that kind of attachment. If the baby has my name, then it seems like it's more complete. There isn't that question of like, okay, I got a different last name than you, Mom, and he's not even around.
I think if the father's not around, if I was a mom, I would want to use my own last name. If no one's helping you raise the kid, I deserve that. But now what if there's a situation where the dad cheats on the mom during pregnant and he wants to be involved in the kid? He loves the kid. He wants to be a good dad. Does he deserve to get the last name thrown out because he cheated?
I think you always have to look from the perspective of what's best for the kid. And there's a lot of guys out there that are cheaters that still can be a good dad. And if you want to give him the best opportunity to be the best dad, I would say tradition, let it rule. Give the kid the dad's name and let the dad be involved in the kid's life. Even if he is a terrible partner for you, maybe he can still be a good dad for that child.
Do you, if he is just never around, do you then go back later and change the baby's last name? And saying, yeah, you had a chance. I gave the baby your last name and you're never here, so...
I wouldn't. I mean, that's
You
a
keep
lot.
it.
What's the name going to change at that point? If he's not in the life, he's not in the life.
Mm-hmm.
But I really think there's something to, if you know that dad is jetting out and you're a mom that's pregnant with the kid and you're raising the kid.
You know you're there for the kid.
I think you, without a doubt, deserve to give that kid the last name. And I would like to see more of that.
Yeah. I kind of, to me, it's like, I think you almost got to like earn that. And if he's not earning it, then...
Deadbeat don't get, no, that doesn't work that way.
Bill's on here from Tequesta. Bill, what's your take on this?
I take exception with something Jason said. He knew that woman was pregnant. Therefore, when he cheated, he not only cheated on Chloe, he cheated on that baby.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, I get what you're saying, and I'm not. Yeah, I must have misspoke my words. What I mean was he wasn't physically cheating on the baby, meaning the baby's in the womb, has no idea what's going on. I get that he cheated on the whole family. I get that.
It's very disappointing when this happens.
Yeah, the guy on the phone is making it sound like I'm pro-cheating. Absolutely not.
No, you're definitely not.
Totally not.
No, your MO is definitely not that. Jessica's on here from Lake Worth. You got a cheating baby daddy. Do you give your kid his last name or just give it yours? Ladies, Jessica, what's your take on this?
I would definitely give the child mine, but I think Virginia has blinders on in this instance because she's saying that, because he's a cheater, maybe he could be a good dad. I definitely don't think so because that's already a negative quality in the life. And I'm kind of going off on a tangent here, but he's an abuser. He's going to hit the mom. He's not going to hit the child, kind of thing. Or that's he's already walking out on mom. He's going to walk out on the child.
Well,
regardless.
to boil it down a little bit more simply, I think it might show character issues in that individual.
Well, I think what you were trying to say was a father can be a dog to the wife, but still be in the daughter's life or the son's life.
Of course,
providing and saying just because he made a mistake on that does not shun him from the baby's life.
Absolutely.
Is that what you were saying?
Absolutely. And if the dad, who's a cheating dirtbag and doesn't deserve to be your husband, wants to be in the kid's life and wants that kid to have his last name, and you can give that kid the last name and get that dad more invested. This is a big problem in our country. We've got a lot of dads that aren't invested.
You say when the child doesn't have his last name, is me like, well, he looks at it like, well, that's not even my child because he doesn't have my name.
She spited me.
Yeah.
She didn't want to give the kid my name.
Yeah.
I wanted the kid to have my name. You're being selfish as a mother if he wants the kid to have his name and you don't give it, and he wants to be involved and you try to make him not be involved by passively aggressively doing that. I think you're not thinking about your child.
I think we all can agree for the conversation's sake that we're against cheating on a pregnant woman.
Of course.
We're not promoting that.
And you shouldn't put up with that as a woman. You should get out of that situation. But he's going to be that child's father forever. And you should do whatever you can to facilitate as much of a relationship as you can between those two individuals, as much as you may hate him.
Yeah.
Well, that's what it comes down to. Your hatred for the guy that cheated on you, that could be a roadblock possibly of the relationship with the child if you stay angry.
If you put your feelings ahead of your child's need.
Got to tell you, the text messages that we're getting in here, though, are predominantly like this one from the 305. Said, my daughter has my last name. The guy was never in her life. Left me while I was pregnant. Everybody was against me because I made that decision. Now I'm very happy that I did.
I applaud you for doing that.
Yeah, because you knew he wasn't going to be around, and you saw, and if he's gone before the baby's even delivered, then it's a different scenario. I'm talking about when a guy wants to be involved and he wants to be a dad and wants the kid to have his name. For you to not give it at that point, you are setting yourself up to be a roadblock in their relationship.
You got blinders on, Virginia. Oh, sorry.
Rachel's
I'm going to knock you out.
I was kidding. I'm on your side, actually.
I know.
Now, Rachel's perspective here is she was the baby. So what is the baby's opinion? Because her parents had this kind of situation. So what's your take on this, Rachel?
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me okay?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Gotcha.
All right. Hi, you guys. Great show so far. This is actually a topic that's very close to my heart because in this particular situation, I was the baby. So what had happened was after I was born, and I was still very young. I was. It was. I think before I turned 1.
Okay.
My father and my mother were still in a relationship, but he had not been treating her well.
Okay.
And eventually, it got to the point where she made the decision to throw him out.
Okay.
He thought that he was a danger to my upbringing and that, his presence would influence the way that I grow up.
Did you have your father's last name at this time, Rachel?
I do not. But the thing is, when I was growing up until around I was 10, maybe 11 years old, I was always using my mom's last name.
Okay.
I knew no other name for myself.
Mm-hmm.
But apparently, up until the point until I was 10 or 11 years old, I did legally have my father's last name.
Okay.
The law said that I had his last name.
Okay.
But in my eyes and, at school and with my family, I had always had my mother's last name.
Did you wind up changing the last name at all later, Rachel?
Yes, I did, actually. And this is something that my mom actually did on her own because she didn't ever tell me that I had my father's last name.
Okay.
To me, I had just always had her last name. So around the time that I was 10 or 11, she went to court and she explained to the judge the situation, and she did change the paperwork. So now I do have her last name.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah. I wonder, if maybe what you should do, if you're in a situation here where you got a baby daddy that's cheating all over you, maybe the child still has his last name. If he's not around, you can have the kid write, your last name on everything. And then if they get to an age where they say, yeah, this dad was never there for me, they can legally change it when they become an adult.
Yeah.
Maybe that's how you deal with it.
That's one way.
Asking a question on our Twitter, ladies, if he cheats on you while you're pregnant, should he lose the right to have the baby take his last name? Right now, 84% of people said yes.
Well, if it's on Twitter, that means it's official and it's real.
Absolutely. Yeah.
It's just too many it's not black and white. It's too many gray areas.
Every situation is layered differently.
Yes.
And to put this type of thing we're talking about some heavy stuff here, to put it as a blanket statement for every situation, it's impossible to do because everyone's going to bring in their own perspective into their opinion.
Yeah. So anyway, if you want to sound off on your opinion, you can either hit up our Twitter at KBJ Show, and you can always call or text. It is 877-979-WRMF, 877-979-9763 here at the KBJ Show.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Chevrolet, North Lake Boulevard. During the Best of the Best Spring Sales event featuring the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox, visit them online at SchumacherChevyFL.com. Come join the family. A vehicle fire now causing delays on I-95 northbound this morning. That's on the exit ramp to Lantana Road, and the right lane's blocked on the interstate. You can expect some traffic delays in that area. We're also still seeing some heavy delays on the Florida's Turnpike this morning. A crash on the northbound side at Glades Road has traffic backed up to Coconut Creek Parkway, and on the southbound side, a wreck in Boynton Beach just beyond Boynton Beach Boulevard has the right shoulder blocked. That is causing delays as well. We also have a crash on Southern Boulevard eastbound. That's just before Congress Avenue. And some police activity has shut down the eastbound lanes of Northwest 9th Avenue. That's at Sunrise Boulevard. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for I-79 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
Right now, the exact radio commercial you are listening to is being broadcast on other stations, so don't even think about switching. If you switch to anything, go to Geico.com and see how easy it is to switch and save on car insurance. Geico's been saving people money for over 75 years. And now the news. My mother-in-law is coming to stay for a few weeks. I can't wait.
If you feel trapped in your current vehicle, if you owe more money on your car than it's worth, or if you're just sick of driving a piece of log on to upgradeyourtrade.com and get thousands over fair market value. Go to upgradeyourtrade.com today.
Moving doesn't have to stress you out. You have the same team that I used when I was pregnant, and trust me, when I was pregnant, I wasn't going to lift a thing. Now, normally I'm not a big lifter, but especially when I was pregnant, I didn't have to worry about it, though, because pregnant or not, when you hire Good Greek Moving and Storage, they do everything for you. They box everything. They pack everything. They move everything, and then they will unpack it at the new place. You've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, I know. And the cool thing about what they do, Greek Moving and Storage, is they can take the small stuff, they can take the big stuff. If you just got something you want to go to storage, they can do that for you as well. They cover it all.
And they're hiring too, so they're looking for sales positions to fill, drivers to fill, movers to fill. If you'd like to work for the best team around, the Good Greek Moving and Storage team, call or go online to info@greekmoving.com and set it all up.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
Sunny summer days and star-filled nights, horseback riding on winding trails, spotting alligators on an amazing airboat ride, or the thrill of a championship rodeo. These are just some of the lasting memories of a Dude Ranch adventure at Westgate River Ranch, just an hour north of West Palm Beach. Sleep under the stars in a spacious air-conditioned glamping tent or even one of our luxury teepees. Now, book your stay at least 14 days in advance and save up to 20%. Book online at westgateranch.com today. That's westgateranch.com.
Plus tax, title, and dealer fee with approved credit, 36 months, 0 security, $56.93 due at signing. CX5 3838.
Go to Greco, go to Greco.
Go for the volume savings with the Greco volume price at Greco Mazda in Delray. Right now, get new 2017.5 Mazda 6s, $99 a month. Yes, under $100 for a new Mazda. We're doing whatever it takes to be number one. Don't miss Mazda 6s, $99 a month at Greco Mazda in Delray. Greco Mazda is out to be number one, and we'll do whatever it takes. With a new 2018 Mazda CX-5, only $139 a month. Yes, you're gonna save big on new Mazdas with our Greco volume pricing. Rush in today for Mazda CX-5s, $139 a month. Then go for the volume savings at Greco Mazda of Delray Beach on Federal Highway just south of Linton.
Our volume saves you thousands.
All Mazda rebates and incentives to dealer expires at month end.
Hey, South Florida, this is your city, and Sprint is your network. The sun and the beach are unlimited here, and your network should be too. That's why only Sprint offers you the best price for unlimited. 4 lines for $25 a month each, and the 5th line is free. The unlimited plan includes streaming in full HD and 10 gigabytes of mobile hotspot to share all the excitement of living in this paradise. Your Sprint Unlimited plan has everything you need to be connected from this amazing city, the capital of all things sunshine and unlimited. In South Florida, Sprint is the network for you. Visit your Sprint store or sprint.com/unlimited today. After 6/30/19, pay $38 a month per line with autopay. Excludes taxes, surcharges, and roaming. Compared to unlimited HD rates from national carriers, features differ. Coverage and offer not everywhere. Subject to credit and $30 activation fee. Speed maximums, use rules, and restrictions apply.
Hey, Super Troopers fans, Jay Chandrasekhar and Paul Soder here.
Foster and Thorny telling you to go see our new movie Super Troopers 2 in the theaters. Idiot.
Telling you to go see our new movie Super Troopers 2 in theaters for $20.
Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
It's a great place to get a new car, and I know because we've got 2 Brayman Honda vehicles in our driveway, and my friends, I send them in there, and they have such a great experience, and they call me, and they thank me, and they just are so happy they went to Brayman Honda. If you're thinking about a new car, go in there. Go meet Carlos Gonzalez. He is the new GM, and he is wheeling and dealing. He's looking to make an impact on the industry in his first month as the new GM, so he's selling cars for crazy prices. Save yourself thousands on over 500 Hondas right now. Go in there and test drive the Civics, the CRVs, the Pilots, the Odysseys, and more. They've got them all, and they're priced to move. Even pre-owned cars, from economy to luxury and everything in between. The Dream Garage Spring event is going on now, and it's bigger than ever. Don't forget, too, if you need your car serviced, Brayman Honda is the place to go. Their service department is open late until 9 p.m., so get in there. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or online at BraymanHondaPB.com.
Auto accident? Gordon and Donner, 333-3333.
Quick Hit Weather is brought to you by Taco Bell.
I'm meteorologist Chris Farrell for CBS 12 News. Beautiful Thursday weather. Our skies mostly sunny today and a very light southeast wind, 10 miles an hour, the high 83. Tonight's low 68. For Friday, sunny then partly cloudy, a 30% chance of a shower on Friday afternoon. Saturday, cloudy and windy, a 40% chance of showers. Sunday, cloudy and windy, a 60% chance of rain.
Take a lunch break with the new $5 Chalupa Cravings Box from Taco Bell. It has a Chalupa Supreme, beefy 5-layer burrito, crunchy taco, cinnamon twists, and a medium drink. Get one today and make the most of your lunch break with Taco Bell.
What's hot now on the KVJ Show?
Oh, back at it again tomorrow night. Another round of KVJ cocktails and karaoke. What we do, we get on stage, we sing, you join us, we have a good time, we get a little bit hammered, we get some good food in us, and we call it pretty good for the entire night. It's going to be at the Town Center Mall at the Blue Martini there. The half-price drinks and appetizers start at 4 p.m. We start the singing right at about 7 o'clock. So love to see you out there. Again, that's going to be going on tomorrow night. KVJ cocktails and karaoke.
Get the info on everything that's going on with us at kvjshow.com.
Well, in honor of the birthday of tennis star Maria Sharapova turning 31 today, I figured Jaybird would enjoy playing a round of porn or tennis.
Oh,
I'm just a fan of her tennis stylings.
I know you are.
I grew up with a tennis background.
Yes, it's
tennis
true.
is always on my playlist because my dad's living with me now.
It's funny. I heard you say how much you like it when the girls grunt.
That was the first thing he said. In fact, I didn't even bring it up.
I said that back in 2008 when I was allowed to say things like that.
No, I think you said that in the last few months when Wimbledon was on.
Why don't you pipe down?
Yeah, Maria Sharapova, if you do not know anything about tennis, she is known for her grunts. And maybe it's an intimidation factor thing. Maybe it has to do with her maximizing her power and strength at the moment that she strikes the ball.
People she plays get annoyed with her. They've complained to the umpire. I mean, I saw one girl literally go, "Is she being serious?"
Yeah, it's super loud.
And yes, she is being serious.
And she is. And the thing is how loud it is. 101.2 decibels is one of her average grunts, which is louder than a lawnmower.
Do you think the girls she plays are being poor sports when they complain about her grunting? Is that really a legit distraction?
Well, you're letting it get in your head. If you're going as far as now complaining to the umpire, Maria's already won.
Right.
I'm with you.
You don't show weakness on that level.
Right. Don't complain.
Don't complain. Suck it up. Figure out how to mentally get past it.
Yep.
Otherwise, she's already beat you.
Oh, to me, noise in the background for sports, that's just part of the game, baby.
Or double down and you start grunting like a 400-pound man that just got finished at the buffet.
There are girls that do that, too. I think they try to rival her.
That's what I would do. I would grunt my tail off if I played her.
Okay, we're going to play a quick round here of porn or tennis. We've taken some of Sharapova's grunts, and we've also taken some of the ones from adult movies.
Oh, man.
Yes, and we've, just so you know, manipulated the porn grunts to put in like tennis noises behind them. So otherwise it would be really obvious because you would hear the background noise from a tennis court or a squeak or a cloud, the crowd clapping, something like that.
Gotcha. Okay.
So it's just the grunts put under the same soundtrack underneath. So tell me on this one right here, is this tennis or porn?
Oh!
That's tough. With the sound effects in the background.
He needs to hear it again.
I do got to hear it again.
Oh!
One more time.
Oh, of course.
Oh!
I think that's tennis.
You think tennis? Okay, Virginia, what do you think?
I'm going to go porn.
Okay. I got to say, Jaybird is correct. Yes. That is Maria Sharapova. That's what she sounds like.
This is an awesome game.
Oh!
Okay.
I'm into it now.
No wonder you like her. She sounds like porn.
Well, I mean, that's always been the joke, at least.
Mm-hmm. All right, next up. Tennis or porn?
Oh, that's definitely porn. It's got to be, right?
I don't know.
There sounded like there was pure ecstasy behind that voice.
There was a quiver on the back end.
There was a quiver. Well done with the tennis sound effects in the background. This is challenging.
It is very challenging. What do you think, Virginia? Do we have tennis or do we have porn here?
I recognize the quiver. I'm going to say porn.
It's got to. It has to be.
We got double porns here. We have got... No.
Tennis?
This is tennis. Oh, yeah, baby.
Oh, that is amazing.
Yeah, that is amazing.
Is that
isn't
Maria
it?
again?
That is Maria again.
I mean, there is a quivering at the
There's
end.
a tail on it.
I'm like, okay. With that one, if you're her opponent, you're like, tone it down.
I feel like she's doing it on purpose.
Yes.
Yes. Wonder why the ratings with men are through the roof when she plays. All right. Tennis or porn? What do you think here? Okay. What about that one?
That one sounds like tennis to me.
Okay. Virginia.
They all sound like porn to me. I'm going porn.
You're going to go porn with that?
Going tennis.
And you're going tennis? Virginia has tied it up. Wow. That is porn. Yes.
Poor thing.
You can't tell the difference. You can't at all.
It really is. It's kind of like just flip the coin. That's pretty much how this thing goes here. All right, we got a tie contest here in tennis or porn. All right, what do you think about this one? Do we have tennis or porn?
That's tennis. Definitely tennis.
Feels like tennis, Kevin.
Feels like tennis? You are wrong. That's porn.
What?
Yes, that is porn. Yep.
Okay, now that you say it, I can hear it.
Okay.
They all sound like they could go either way.
They could. I mean, the one with Sharapova quivering, that's ridiculous.
Okay. We've got a tiebreaker here. What do you think? Is it tennis or is it porn here? You both have gotten one correct apiece.
We're not doing so good.
No, doing horrible at this game.
That's the quiver one. I'll never forget that. That's got to be... That's a different one?
I don't know. What do you think? Well, let me see. Just in case I've played that one, let me try this one right here. Oh, jeez.
Oh, my
good Lord.
I pray.
That poor girl.
I pray that's tennis.
Oh, my gosh. All right. What do we have there? You had to say, what is that?
I need
I pray that's tennis.
I think that's porn.
If not,
I do. I think,
she might need to go to the hospital.
I'm double down, and I think it's porn.
You're going to go porn on that, Virginia. What do you think?
I mean, I'm double down tennis. It's got to be tennis.
So we are going to have a winner here.
We're going to have a winner, and that winner is Virginia. That is Maria Sharapova playing tennis. Yes.
No one can get hit that hard in the bedroom, hopefully.
And survive, you wouldn't think.
That sounds very painful.
Yeah.
I'm starting to kind of side with her opponents now. It's like, all right. That's so intense.
Really? Do we have to do this, Maria? Come on. Coming up here in just a second, good news. I've got an update for you. Remember yesterday I told you about the burglar in Georgia who tried to hide his identity on the camera when he realized he was being filmed by taking off the plastic around the water bottle and covering his face with it, but then he didn't realize it was clear.
Burglars are dumb.
Part 2 of that story is coming up next here on the KVJ Show.
It's the strangest feeling this way for you. There's something the way you move, something the way you move. With you I'm never healing, it's heartache through and through. There's something the way you move, I don't know what it is you do. Not one bone in your body good enough for me. But this heart is open, blood staying on my sleeve. When our eyes meet, I can only see the end. But tonight I'm here, yours again. But tonight I'm gonna lose it all. Playing with fire, I was the first to fall.
Yo! There's a lot of dumbass criminals to talk about, baby. It's the whacked out news. People breaking the law. Ha ha, fighting in the nude. Ha, drunk people pooping in the street. Ha ha, it's the whacked out news. So many people on meth. Ow!
Oh, yeah. Got an update from a whacked out news story from yesterday. This is dumb burglar in Georgia. Thought everything was going to be good when he was in a GameStop, and then he realized, wait a minute, at GameStop, they probably got cameras. Oh, they got a camera, darn it. Oh, what I got around me? So he sees a bottle of water, and he rips off the label, and he covers his face with it. Big dummy, that label's clear. They could see who your face was. The cops even, when they posted the video on their Facebook page, said, when you stop laughing, if you know who this is, please let us know.
We call him Big Dummy.
Big Dummy was caught pretty quickly.
Shocking.
Yeah, I just thought I'd give you the obvious update on that. Here's an interesting story about a guy in New York that got arrested on Monday after trying to rob a store while armed with a glue gun. This is a stick-up.
Well, don't get in your eye.
In the glue gun's defense,
yes,
because I made my own Mardi Gras costume this
Yeah.
year, I burned 3 of my fingers where they don't have fingerprints anymore on them so bad.
So this is a true weapon then, you're saying, the glue gun.
The glue gun can do damage.
Okay.
I mean, if you get it on your retina, it's terrible.
He's right.
Stop or I'll bedazzle you. There's a guy in Pasco County that was wanted for attacking a cop and ran into a swamp. I don't know if you've seen the video on this. He fled a vehicle while one of his hands was still handcuffed and led the police on this high-speed chase. He eventually pulled over, runs into the swamp. The officers find him a short time later. His entire body, except for his head, was submerged in the mud.
Was he hiding or had he fallen into quicksand?
I think he was hiding.
Oh, dang. I mean, he's going for it.
Yeah, he really went for it. I mean, to me, that's just horrifying. I mean, you go into a Florida swamp, you don't know what's going to be in there, but they got amazing video of it. In fact, you can see it. I'll get that posted up. But you can see just the guy's face is like above the murky green goo.
You got to put moss on your face and cover it.
Yeah.
As long as I knew I'd be okay, I've always wanted to go in quicksand just to feel what it was like. You always heard about it as a kid.
Yeah, quicksand was very like a popular thing in
was.
the 80s. Is that real?
It like went out of style.
It went out of style.
I think people figured out how to beat it. Yeah, it was always a big movie prop thing. Somebody would always wind up in quicksand. Like, oh no,
quicksand!
Is quicksand not as bad as people make it out to be?
And where can we find some?
I think
sudden death?
I think the myth of it was busted, where if I remember right, because in the movie premise, you would just start sinking slowly. But I think with quicksand, like if you limited your movements or something like that, I think there was a way to get out of quicksand.
I'd love to be in some of that.
Something killed it though. Yeah, you haven't seen it really as a big movie device for decades. But every other movie, like Indiana Jones, like, oh no, he's in quicksand. What do I do? Let me use my whip.
Yeah, you can beat quicksand in the movies, but you have to have a whip.
Yeah, you're right though. I would like to take on quicksand.
Me
to see if
too.
I could beat it.
Well, if anyone has any quicksand,
good news, Jaybird's already got the whip.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it's like a kinky
That's a
sex joke. Yeah, because
a weird way to I don't know, you're celebrating or I don't know what happened, but this guy in Michigan, he causes a 5-car pileup. And you would think after that, you'd be like, oh my gosh, what am I do? License registration, am I okay? Are other people okay? No, he gets out of his car, takes off all his clothes, and then starts dancing in the street naked.
Okay, he's on something.
You think? Probably.
Yeah.
might be on something a little.
You think?
Yeah, just a little.
Because that doesn't seem like a normal, rational response to
No.
causing a 5-car pileup.
It seems like kind of like a bath salty thing to do.
It seems bath salty. It does.
Well, I don't know if you've heard any of the hip-hop lyrics that are out there. Sometimes they can be a little questionable. Sometimes they can be a little sexy. Sometimes they can be a little violent. If you remember Hello, the gangbanger hip-hop of the 90s. Well, employees at a temp agency in Elyria, Ohio are saying that this guy was threatening them. But he says he's got a really good defense. He said he was only busting out some hip-hop lyrics. Now, according to the police report, the guy was overheard saying that he had tear gas, he had a gun and was threatening to use it. He was going to beat up an employee and throw coffee on his face. Now, when they called the cops and they ran into him, they said, look, you said this, and that. That's all threats. He's like, no, man, that's just the lyrics. So they don't know really who to believe. But do you know any hip-hop songs out there
that have all that in it?
That has tear gas, coffee in the face, got a gun. Yeah, I can see that beating somebody up. But tear gas and coffee in the face?
Coffee in the face is very...
Face does rhyme with a lot of things.
Office-y. It smells like workplace violence.
Right. Apparently, the man's lyrics were so intimidating, 2 employees were extremely shook up and scared and had to go home.
Well, they're a couple of wimps.
So, I don't know if it's straight. Maybe you got to see how he's delivering it, Virginia.
They're so devastated.
Get back to work. Cut it out.
You're not a sympathetic boss, huh?
We know what you're doing here.
You're trying to get out of work.
You're trying to get out of work. I see you.
Yeah. Well, here's a guy that had an interesting excuse for exposing his junk when he was busted at a Vancouver, Washington mall. The 18-year-old said that he actually just hadn't gotten any in a while. That was his excuse.
Aww.
But he's 18. How much are you going to get anyway at 18?
Maybe it just changed him, Kev. Maybe he hasn't gotten any at all, and so he's just like, I got to put this thing out there. Hope someone picks it up on clearance. You are at the mall.
Yes. Here's what 18-year-olds should be doing instead of whipping out their junk in a mall. This 18-year-old kid in Texas just took his mom to prom because she had him when she was just 17 years old and she missed hers because of it.
Now that's a full circle sweet story.
See, that's the right and the wrong of what 18-year-olds should be doing.
Aww.
So there you go.
I love that.
Valuable lessons in your whacked out news today.
From the WRMF Freeman Injury Law Traffic Center.
800-561-7777. This traffic report is brought to you by Schumacher Chevrolet North Lake Boulevard. During the Best of the Best Spring Sales event featuring the all-new 2018 Chevy Equinox, visit them online at SchumacherChevyFL.com. Come join the family. Still seeing delays on the Florida's Turnpike southbound this morning. A crash before Boynton Beach Boulevard now moved off to the shoulder, but you can expect the residual delays in that area. You also want to keep an eye out for this wreck I-95 southbound near Hypoluxo Road that has the left lane blocked. And on Southern Boulevard, we have a crash. That one is eastbound just before Congress Avenue. In Broward County, we also have one new multi-vehicle crash. You'll find that I-95 northbound beyond Oakland Park Boulevard, one center lane blocked as a result of that incident. For traffic on the 5, stay connected with our sister station, News Talk 850 WFTL. This traffic report is brought to you by Lindstrom Air Conditioning and Plumbing. I'm Suits for 97.9 WRMF.
For a limited time only, get a free air conditioning or plumbing service call when you turn to the experts at Lindstrom Air. License CFC 1427611.
I love those guys.
You know, you can diet, you can exercise. Sometimes it just doesn't seem to work, especially as you get older. You got stubborn pockets of fat. A lot of times it's your genetics, but there's a way to still fight it. Now, I'm sure you've heard about liposuction. I know I have. I don't want to do it because I heard it's painful. I heard you seep for days afterwards. Sometimes you have weird rippling in the fat. I didn't want to do that. But when I heard about Wellington Anti-Aging's Sculpt Sure, I was in. First of all, no pain. I've done it. You're not going to have the days after where you're seeping and doing weird things, and you'll get the same results. The fat cells are gone forever, which to me was the best part about liposuction. This really is just a non-surgical liposuction, and you'll lose those hard-to-lose pockets of fat, especially around your stomach and your love handles. 25% of the fat in that area will be gone in just a 25-minute session, and you can keep going back time and time again to get more. Now, if you got other parts of your body that are a problem for the fat, maybe your flabby thighs, could be your arms, you can go get the strawberry laser done at Wellington Anti-Aging. Pretty much the same thing. It's not going to hurt. It's a really cool concept. So if you've got that stubborn fat, just go online today, WellingtonAntiAging.com. That's WellingtonAntiAging.com.
Spring is finally here, and that means it's time to go back to those short shorts and spring dresses we love. So let Body Details True Laser Specialists help you achieve flawless skin and the confidence that comes with laser hair removal, tattoo removal, skin rejuvenation, and a free lifetime guarantee. Visit bodydetails.com. That's bodydetails.com to schedule a free consultation and get up to 50% off today.
The all-new Mazda Mazda of Palm Beach on North Lake Boulevard is proud to announce our price protection pledge. If you see the price of your vehicle advertised for less within 72 hours, we'll refund you the difference. That's right. When you buy or lease any new Mazda from Mazda of Palm Beach, you have price protection. Wait, that's not all. Get thousands over fair market value for your trade. Plus, choose from over 300 of the best pre-owned vehicles and most backed by a 10-year, 125,000-mile powertrain warranty. The all-new Mazda of Palm Beach on North Lake Boulevard is proud to announce our price protection pledge.
The new Smart Pay app from Cumberland Farms isn't just a smart way to save 10 cents on every gallon of gas. You can earn free food with the new breakfast and pizza clubs. Download the Smart Pay app from Cumberland Farms. It'll turn your smartphone into a genius phone. Rewards only available with Smart Pay mobile app. Club subject to change.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. My gosh, there's a lot of breakfast sandwiches here.
Mix and match your favorites. It's the 2 for $4 breakfast sandwich deal only at Cumberland Farms. Limited time offer valid on breakfast sandwiches up to $2.39 only. Selection varies by store plus applicable tax.
Y-Green would like to introduce you to Anna.
I was able to change all my windows and sliding doors.
With Y-Green, Anna found a better way to finance home improvements for energy efficiency and storm protection.
And the new AC is a huge improvement.
Y-Green makes home improvement financing fast and affordable, with no money down and no payments for up to 17 months.
Thank you, Y-Green.
Imagine what you can do. Call Y-Green at 1-866-IMAGINE or visit ygreen.com today.
Your child has Tourette's. He also loves the color yellow and swimming. He likes to draw and has an infectious laugh. He's funny and kind and hates broccoli more than anything. He's always up for a good movie. And you know better than anyone, there's so much more to him than his Tourette's. We invite children and adolescents ages 6 to 17 who are living with Tourette syndrome to see if they may qualify for the T-Force Gold Study. The purpose of this clinical research study is to determine the safety, tolerability, and effectiveness of an investigational medication for Tourette's. An investigational medication has not been approved by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration. Those who qualify will receive study-related medical exams and laboratory tests at no cost. Compensation for time and travel may also be available. To learn more, visit goldtourettestudy.com. That's GOLDTOURETTE study.com.
Hi, I'm Scotty Mayfield of Mayfield Creamery. Our ice cream is made from family recipes perfected over 3 generations, and everyone always asks me my favorite flavor. Well, let's see. Smoky Mountain Fudge, Lemon Icebox Pie, Chocolate, Extreme Moose Tracks, can't forget about Vanilla Bean or Homemade Vanilla, and of course, Turtle Tracks, Southern Butter Pecan.
Discover your favorite Mayfield Creamery flavor at your local grocery store today. Available at Publix, where shopping is a pleasure.
Oh, caramel cheesecake.
Hey, it's Tracy St. George. So what's the one sentence you hear at the beach more than any other? Can you do my back? Can you do my back? Hey, can you do my back? Well, guess what? Now you can do your own back with Neutrogena's new Ultra Sheer Full Reach Design Sunscreen. The handle allows you to reach your back and everywhere else. So next time someone says, hey, can you do my back? Lend them your Neutrogena. Look for special deals on Neutrogena sunscreen at your favorite store. It really has your back.
Are you a busy professional looking to make new friends while trying fun and exciting activities? Then join Meet Me There events, designed to bring people together in a group setting. From picnics, volleyball, and wine tastings to mixers, cruises, and many other group activities. Start having more fun and join today at meetmethereevents.com.
Hey, if you've not gone to the refurbished Bremen Porsche on Okeechobee Boulevard, man, oh man, are you missing something impressive. In fact, it is the world's most technically and high-tech advanced Porsche dealership anywhere. It's absolutely amazing, too, just the size of this thing. It is completely impressive. Gotta go check it out. In fact, if you go check it out, you've got 36,000 square feet of Porsche goodness, a 6-level parking garage for easy indoor air-conditioned shopping. And as we get to this time of year, that's going to be important. It's amazing how clean it is, high-tech it is, making it easier for you to get that ideal Porsche. Panamera, Cayman, Boxster, Cayenne, they've got them all. The Porsche Macans right now, they've got for $47,800. And what it's about is the customer service, the satisfaction that you're going to have. They make it easy for you, too. They got valet, they got pickup. It's free. Don't worry about it. Drop-off service and extended service hours even on Saturday. So go check it out and see why Bremen Porsche is so special. Get your car there and you're in Club Raymond. It's your VIP membership for the best events anywhere in South Florida. It's all about Brayman Porsche on Okeechobee and online, BraymanPorsche.com.
Do you need legal help? Call Anajar and Levine at 1-800-747-FREE.
Broadcasting from the offleaseonly.com studios. Visit their huge new Broward location, offleaseonly.com. This is WRMF Palm Beach.
Hey, when you're young, you're dumb, you make some rookie mistakes. Just the way we do. But wouldn't it have been nice if you could pull your younger self aside and be going, hey, let me give you a couple laws here. Things are going to save you years of heartache and grief. Cut some corners and get right to the wisdom you need.
But do you think when you give somebody that advice and they haven't experienced it yet, do you think they're going to listen to your advice and go, all right, whatever, and they're going to do their own thing because they have to experience it for themselves?
It's a yes and no. Sometimes yes, sometimes no. It depends upon the individual. Sometimes people are so pig-headed. Sometimes people go through the awful and they still don't learn their lesson.
You are right.
You know? So it is kind of crazy. And yeah, you wonder if somebody would have kind of like pulled you aside and given you some of these little pointers, if you would have been like, okay, I got to watch for that. That's true. That's good stuff. I don't see, I felt almost like growing up too. I didn't have a lot of people that were giving me that kind of stuff,
Yeah. You had to figure stuff out on your own.
Yeah.
Make big mistakes.
Yeah. I would tell any young man or woman going into a strip club that they don't really love you. They're not really in love with you. I had a buddy of mine who was eating up the strip where she was saying, I love long walks in the park. And he literally looked at me and goes, I think she's into me. I go, no, she's not. She's not into you.
Yeah.
She wants your money.
One thing a lot of people could and should get when you continue to date somebody you know is going to be bad for you, you stay in that really destructive relationship, waste a ton of time, and it's not till years later you're like going, gosh, man, I gave my love to the wrong person.
As soon as somebody stops being cool, stops being awesome, that's when it's time to break up with them.
Unless you're married, then you have to just sit there and take it. I'm so sorry for you guys.
Well, they asked the question on Reddit, what are life's rookie mistakes? Some of the responses that people threw out there are very, very valuable to know ahead of time. And one, I learned this one the hard way, the concept of the free trial and how they get you on the hook that after the expiration of 10 days or whatever, you actually start paying. You forget about it, and then you get a bill. You're like going, what? Forgetting to cancel a free trial is one of those rookie mistakes that we so often make in life.
I still make it, too. I just signed up for something a year ago, and I forgot to not back out of it, so they automatically renew it. That's how I stayed at that one gym for 11 years.
Everything that you do like that, you can tell them when you sign up, I do not want to automatically renew.
The one gym...
You do not get my permission to automatically renew this. And if you want it, you lost a customer.
The gym that I went with, I swear to you, they signed me to like a 5-year deal.
They do that.
It's bizarre.
Joining a pyramid scheme, another one they got is life's rookie mistakes. Guess they're not very, very favorable to those things. To me, when it comes to like the pyramid or the multi-level marketing is the better way to put it. I think it just depends upon what it is and what it is you want to do.
And how early did you get in on it?
Yeah.
Because if it's been around for a while and you're on the bottom...
Yeah.
It's not great.
Well, Kev, you love that Mona V water stuff. So you love...
It was juice, I think.
Or juice, yeah.
Mona V water.
Do you remember that when people were...
Oh, yeah. Well, we went on the radio when Mona V was like so popular. And we said, oh, man, where do you find some Mona V? And for months, people were like, I got Mona V, I want to sell you.
They're knocking on doors. I got Mona V, Kevin.
Yeah,
we told him that Kevin really needed Mona V, but he just couldn't find any.
That thing came and went. I remember I would see Mona V stickers on the back of cars. I remember I saw a Mona V RV.
Mona RV?
Yeah. It was all over the side of it. Somebody bought that RV, I guess, with their Mona V money. And everybody said, and then boom, where is it? Not that I'm looking, where is it today?
Is that sticker still on that RV?
I wonder, yeah. They still around. They probably are. I don't know.
Oh, it's just snake oil. I mean, it wasn't juice that was going to change your life. I'm sorry. I tried it.
Yeah, I think it was, and I had tried some of that stuff. Yeah, I think it was more of a placebo than anything. You're like, oh, I'm so fit. I'm so healthy. I just had this. I've had 3 ounces of this juice.
And you had so little of it. Like, even if it was like Wonder Juice.
Did a shot of magic juice.
It's a shot. You did a shot.
Right. Another one of life's rookie mistakes. Sitting down, committing to a poo, and then you check for the toilet paper. No, my friends. You got to see if there's TP first before you commit.
That's a real young rookie mistake.
That is.
We reiterated that this past week. We had a guy that committed before he knew, and then he was in trouble because he was in somebody else's house.
And we all know when that happens, you got to just get up and wash your butt in the sink.
No.
There's a lot of debate.
A lot of conflicting advice.
I think that's the worst advice you gave at 018, Kevin. But
yes.
They also said not getting it in writing is one of life's rookie mistakes. Yes and no. Yes and no. I agree with that to an extent.
When it's to your favor and someone makes you a promise that you're like, oh my gosh, this is awesome, I need this, you got to get it in writing.
Yes, and that helps when you also have attorneys. Because I've had that happen in my radio dealings where I had a previous unsavory company and had something in writing, and I said, hey, I got this in writing. You guys have to honor it. And they're like going, we got attorneys. We'll fight it in court. What do you got?
Yeah, me and Virginia, we can't relate to that at all.
We don't have money for a retainer.
They're like, we got guys in rooms just waiting for this kind of stuff. We'll just stretch it out and bleed you dry. How much you got, kid? I'm like,
okay, you win.
It kind of makes you hate lawyers, kind of.
Well, it just makes you, to me, the lesson of that is, say get it in writing, but it's like, I don't know.
You're right.
I don't know how often that applies. If you're dealing with a massive corporation and you're a little guy, getting in writing really doesn't do all that kind of stuff because you think you're going to walk right in, throw it to a judge and be like, here you go.
You think
and he's going to be like, yeah.
Unless you can find a lawyer that'll work on contingency.
Yeah.
Then, and you have an open and shut case, but they won't do that because we looked.
Yeah.
They all want money up front.
Absolutely. And when you don't have money up front or in back or to the side, then getting in writing is not necessarily everything is cracked up to be. Another one of life's rookie mistakes that somebody dropped in on Reddit. They said, assuming that everything is fair. I guess maybe when you're young and naive, you think that it is, and you got to realize that life is just not.
Life is not fair.
It's actually the most unfair thing in the world is life.
That's what the mediator looked at me and said in divorce mediation. Life's not fair, and this is really not going to be fair for you.
And every situation you think that's so unfair, there's somebody who has an even a worse unfair situation than you.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
So the sooner you learn to deal with that, the happier you're going to be. Anything else you want to add to the list? It's 877-979-WRMF. Call or text 877-979-9763 here at the KVJ Show.
Heaven only knows where you've been, but I don't really need to know. I know where you're gonna go. On my heart where you're resting your head, and you just look so beautiful. It's like you were an angel. Or can I stop the flow of time? Or can I swim in your divine? 'Cause I don't think I'd ever leave this place. Oh, turn the lights down low. Yeah, now I'm feeling you breathing slow. 'Cause baby, we're just reckless kids, trying to find an island in the flood. Oh, turn the lights down low. Oh.
Moonlight, moves like J-Lo. Tell me what you want from me, I'll do it if you say so. 'Cause you're the only one for me, I'm never gonna say no. I found me an angel, I can see it in your halo. Have you ever dreamt what we could do? Have you ever sent an I love you? I've never felt the feelings that I feel for you. So maybe we could make a we of me and you. I'ma treat you right tonight, let's make it last forever. I promise you that no one else will ever treat you better. And if you don't believe me, please see, I don't need no effort. All you gotta do is flip that switch before we bed up.
Oh, turn the lights down low. Yeah, now I'm feeling you breathing slow. Oh,
life's rookie mistakes. Man, it'd been great to have known this kind of stuff when you're just kind of getting going in your early 20s. A couple texts that came in. Somebody said, I wish I knew when I was younger not to let people guilt trip me into doing stuff I wasn't comfortable with or I didn't want to do. That's true. Because the pain you suffer from actually going through it is a lot more than the pain or discomfort you're going to suffer when you're telling them no or be like, nah, that's not my thing. Trust me.
Have strength of character.
Yeah.
It's something that comes with age, but if we could develop that more in younger people where they're not influenced by others and they don't care so much about what others think, I think that's really powerful.
Another rookie mistake is signing a year Taekwondo contract for your kid to go. They will not. They'll quit, and then you're in it for pay month to month, basically, I think is the lesson.
Don't order anything off of infomercials if you've been drinking past midnight.
Good call.
It's very rare it's ever a good purchase.
You're right. That person you're attracted to, don't text them when you're hammered.
Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Rookie mistake.
Do not text them when you're hammered.
Yes.
Or let your friend.
Are you telling yourself that now, like for...
Oh, this is a reset, but absolutely
Okay.
I'm telling myself this.
Sometimes that's just the rookies that make that mistake.
Oh, that can be an old
seasoned
veteran.
vet. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Get away from you.
You shouldn't lend money to friends or family or just don't expect that money back.
That's a great one.
Any money given is called a gift.
Just have that in your head, and when they do return it, or if they do, be happy that they did.
There are no loans.
Yeah, because there's a good chance they're not returning that money, especially if it's your family.
If you can't afford to give it, don't give it.
Yeah, and also be careful if you're opening up a business with them as well. You could have problems. Not saying you can't, but you just got to fully understand what you're going into. You may not wind up the best of friends or family when it's all said and done.
Yeah, and if the business tanks, it's going to tank the relationship too.
Right, exactly. Well, coming up here in just a couple minutes, got an email. Somebody wanting to know about this product that they saw. I think it was at Walmart. That they think is actually a gag product. It's a food item. I'm like, well, why would they put a gag product on the shelves? Doesn't make sense to me. I'll tell you exactly what it is coming up next.
All KVJ, on demand and mobile at kvjshow.com and many other podcast apps.
If you're looking for a great night's sleep, you gotta get into the Sleep Number store. Go lay in the Sleep Number beds. You will get it. As soon as you get in this bed, it's a next level experience.
Yeah, I love this bed. It's great for members of the bad back community, which I am one. I keep mine at 100. I like it firm. It helps my spine.
Yeah, this bed is also great for sleeping with your partner on the other side if they need a different setting than you. It's great for that because I set mine at a 40. The Queen does a 40, but 9 out of 10 couples do not. They do different settings. Sometimes they get so frustrated they move out of the bedroom. Don't do that.
Yeah, mine's like a 45, Panda's like a 55. But the great thing, too, you can change it from night to night. And if you come in now, see the latest Sleep Number 360 smart beds with introductory savings of up to $300 plus that special financing. Just ask the store for details.
Yeah, or to the Town Center Mall in Boca.
Go check them out at Northwest Federal Highway in Jensen Beach.
Find one near you at sleepnumber.com and tell them the KVJ show sent you in.
Johnny, you're a professor? Yep. Class, how do you get huge savings on over 3,500 vehicles?
Yeah, Riga.
What a smart class I have.
Don't miss the spring sales event at Arrigo, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Ram, Fiat. Save up to $13,000 off MSRP on new Rams.
Johnny, where'd you get your degree from? School of Hard Knocks, Jim. Were you Magnum Cum Laude or just Loudy? Loudy! You gotta go Arrigo!
Select models, amounts vary, plus tax, title, dealer installed option, $7.99 dealer fee. Rebates apply to dealer. See dealer for details.
Is the snooze bar the highlight of your Sunday? This is not another maybe next weekend. This is the Royal Caribbean. This is rise and climb into a kayak in Coco Cay. This is surf and turfing your taste buds in Nassau with lionfish tacos. This is not your weekend on repeat. This is a weekend worth repeating on Royal Caribbean's Mariner of the Seas, starting at $2.99 from Miami. Come seek the Royal Caribbean. Prices are per person, double occupancy, interior room, reflect savings, subject to availability, taxes, fees, import expenses, additional terms apply, ships registry, Bahamas.
Hey, Super Troopers fans, Jay Chandrasekhar and Paul Soder here.
Foster and Thorny telling you to go see our new movie Super Troopers 2 in the theaters. Idiot.
Telling you to go see our new movie Super Troopers 2 in theaters for $20.
Rated R. Under 17, not admitted without parent.
Hi, I'm Rex Stefanski, Chairman and CEO of Third Federal, and this year we're proud to be celebrating our 80th anniversary. So, if you're thinking about buying a home, listen up. Now is the time to sign up for Third Federal's new Early Pre-Approval. With Early Pre-Approval, you get a fully underwritten loan approval before you start looking for a house. Well, wait a minute, this is a real approval, so let's just call it that. Folks, Early Approval locks in your rate now at the beginning of the home buying season before rates go up. And Early Approval is good for a full 6 months. And best of all, sign up now, and when you do find your house, we pay all of your closing costs, so you save thousands. But to get these benefits, you have to be early. Early Approval ends April 30th. It's easy to sign up, and there's no cost to apply. So don't wait. Call 1-800-3rd-FED.
Lock in your rate now, even before you find a house, with Third Federal's new Early Approval. Rate lock renews automatically to current rate after 60 days or any time upon request. Zero closing costs on low-cost mortgages. Extended through April 30th. Equal housing lender.
Great cars, great prices, great people. Everything is going on right now at Brayman Honda. And if you're in the market for a new vehicle, your timing is perfect. They've got a complete inventory of vehicles on sale, and it is the perfect time to go into Brayman Honda because you want to go in there and meet the brand new general manager. Carlos Gonzalez is his name, and he is wheeling and dealing. He wants to make a big splash. It's his first month as the new GM, so he is slashing prices, making everything affordable, and they just want to see you in a great car at a great price, and they have them on sale. Civics, CRVs, Pilots, Odysseys, all on sale. The brand new Accord, that's on sale too. Even pre-owned cars. Everything from economy to high-end luxury and all the goodies in between. I know how great the deals are because we have 2 Brayman Honda vehicles in our driveway. So get to Brayman Honda and see for yourself. The service department, too, services every car, and they're open late until 9 p.m. 5200 Lake Worth Road in Green Acres, or you can shop online at BraymanHondaPB.com.
Hi, I work for you. Well, sometimes I actually work against you. See, I'm the impression you give customers when they open one of your packages. For example, when your package isn't professionally packed, the impression I give is one of indifference, dishevelment, comme ci, comme ça. But when packed by the packing experts at the UPS store with their pack and ship guarantee, then you look like a go-getter, a dynamo, a real pro. Want your business to look sharp? No problem. United Problem Solvers at the UPS store. The UPS Store Pack and Ship Guarantee is available at participating locations. Restrictions and limitations apply. The UPS Store franchise locations are independently owned. Services, pricing, and hours may vary. Visit theupsstore.com/guarantee for full details.
Let the UPS Store take the hassle out of moving home. From golf clubs to artwork, rely on our certified packing experts to pack and ship everything home for you. To find a locally owned center near you, visit theupsstore.com.
At Advance Auto Parts, we offer you the quality parts you want and knowledge you need, and we're always looking for ways to help you save. Right now, get 5 quarts of Mobil 1 synthetic oil and a filter for just $29.99. Plus, get a roll of Scott heavy-duty shop towels for free with purchase. Only at Advance or participating CarQuest Auto Parts stores. Advance Auto Parts, where oil is priced like it should be. Exclusions apply. See store for details. Limit 5 oil change specials per customer.
Johnny, what time of the year is it? Time for some fun in the sun, bro. Not for you, Johnny. It's spring clearance time. Time to mark down 500 pre-owned vehicles jamming up the lot. And don't even think about leaving for your usual 4-letter word. You mean GOLF? YES!
Attention, bargain hunters! Arrigo's pre-owned supermarket has 500 pre-owned vehicles that must be cleared off the lot regardless of book value. Choose from all brands: Ford, Chevy, Ram, Jeep, Toyota, Honda, Kia, and more. Big trucks, little trucks, SUVs, cars, convertibles. Pre-owned vehicles starting at just $29.99. But they all gotta go, so make any offer during Arrigo's pre-owned spring clearance event. Hurry to Arrigo's pre-owned supermarket, Okeechobee on the Turnpike, West Palm. View inventory online now at arrigo.net.
Johnny, are all the 500 pre-owned vehicles marked down?
Jimmy, it's all DONE, and I got one thing left to say.
What's that?
4
over?
Subject to prior sale plus tax title $7.99 dealer fee. See dealer for details.
MD Now Urgent Care. Exceptional care. Less than the emergency room. MDNow.com.
This hour's music is brought to you by Staples.
Staples has low prices on a huge selection of ink, paper, and the latest printers. Now at Staples, get 50% off the HP OfficeJet Pro 6900 series. This week only at Staples, your total printing solution. While supplies last, valid on SKU 2256781, ends 421.
Want to meet and hang with KVJ? Find out where we'll be at kvjshow.com.
Somebody sent us this email about, is this a real product or is this some kind of gag gift? They said in the email, I was browsing Walmart.com and I came across funeral potatoes. When I saw that, I was like, there's no way this is a real thing, but it is. Apparently, a quote from the product description says, the Augustin Farms Funeral Potatoes traditional casserole has become a pleasing favorite at funeral luncheons. It just reminded me of one of those fake commercials that you'll see every now and then, like on TV, or that you guys will post up on your Twitter, except this is a real product. Funeral potatoes.
They sound delicious.
He loves potatoes, though.
Yeah.
Love potatoes. I'm a potato guy.
I looked at it just to see what it was all about, and it's like $10. You get a whole pack of it. It looks like it makes a whole big casserole dish, and it says just add water and cheese. So it'd probably be like an au gratin potato. Have you ever seen kind of like in the bag that you make?
That's my cut.
He loves au gratin.
But I don't get this. Is this some kind of like tradition somewhere where they have this kind of potato dish at funerals? And who's eating it? Like, I don't know. I don't think about like a buffet when I'm thinking about a funeral.
I've been to a lot of funerals that put out food, and I'm like, what's going on? I did not partake.
Oh, well, that's a big part, especially in the Italian culture. You celebrate with food. I know for my mom, we celebrated for 3 years after her death with food. It's what you do.
But back at the house is how I always thought it was done. Like, not at the funeral, like, parlor, right?
No, it can be both. Some funeral parlors, they'll rent out a spot for everybody to have their catering done there. Because you want people to eat. It depends on your perspective on a funeral. Some people look at it as a gathering, a celebration.
Is there a line? Because if you have family like that, you always have those potluck dinners. Did you ever have a favorite potluck dish where everybody would get together? I don't know why, but I remember in the potlucks I used to do, it happened a lot in my hometown. Somebody would make these like meatballs and this kind of like gravy. I know
Swedish meatballs?
I think it was.
It is. I know you like those.
It was fantastic. I loved it. That was like one of my favorite potluck dishes.
Have you ever had the Swedish meatballs at IKEA?
No.
The furniture store
I didn't
sells...
know they did that. I've never even been in an IKEA.
They're a Swedish furniture store, and they sell... Well, they give out samples, and as you're leaving, you can buy a big frozen bag of the IKEA meatballs, and they're phenomenal.
Really?
You're making my mouth water right now. It's kind of like that Costco hot dog. Costco's got a great hot dog. You'd never know. You're like, Costco's got a great hot dog?
Costco on a Saturday, you're getting full.
Yeah.
There is so much fun sampling there.
That was my favorite. I think my least favorite potluck food is potato salad. Because a lot of them, we do them in the summer times. And if it's hot outside and you got potato salad, it's kind of like sitting in the sun, the heat, man, it goes south real quick.
The grossest is egg salad when it's outside.
I'll give you egg salad. Yeah,
flies land on it, and the eggs are sweating, and then people are eating it. Oh, it's great egg salad. They're farting. Flies are flying around. It's the grossest thing
I
ever.
agree with you on that. Yeah, you're right. The egg salad is worse than the potato salad.
It sweats.
It's so disgusting. Like, why do people bring this stuff out? So, yeah, I guess it's a thing. I don't know. Funeral potatoes. So I just want to let you know. Maybe somebody can try those. If you've had those, let us know. Are they good or not? Coming up here in just a couple of minutes, got another email here that was inspired by a call that came in earlier. Problems with neighbors. Apparently, these neighborhood women that are down the street are causing all kinds of problems. And I got a new one that I want to talk to with Shar coming up next.
Wake up in the morning.
All right, so is this a case of a guy being a good neighbor, or is he being a complete fool? Shar has got a little bit of an issue with a proposal that her husband accepted, and maybe you call it an indecent proposal. I don't know. He says he's just a good neighbor. Shar, tell me about this proposal that your husband accepted and why you have such a problem with it.
Hey, our next door neighbor is pregnant, and the father of her child left like 2 months into her pregnancy. He's out of the country. No idea what happened to him, but basically, my husband bumped into her when I was taking out the trash a week or two ago, and she starts talking to him, and he comes back in and tells me that, like, she has asked him to be her birthing coach, like, go through that with her.
What?
Okay.
What goes into that? What's birthing coach? Is that like Lamaze? Is like breathe?
Sounds like a big commitment.
A big commitment for someone you're not like family with.
Yeah, it sounds personal too. Yeah.
Very personal.
Yeah. And like on top of being personal, like this girl is a knockout. Like she's so hot. She's stunning. And she's like barely showing. It's really like it's crazy. This girl's like not even fair.
Yeah.
And I got really upset by it because that's a really intimate thing to go through with somebody, and it's not like we're like, you know, bringing each other casseroles every day kind of neighbors. We're just like neighbors who casually know each other, and so we had a bit of a fight about it, and then I found out that like last week he went to a Lamaze class with her.
Uh-oh. All right.
Yeah. And like she wants him to go to another, and I think it's ridiculous, and he thinks he's just being a good person. Like he says that, like she doesn't have anybody else to go through this with her, and like he just feels bad that she's pregnant and alone. But I'm just like, it's just weird, and
yes,
it makes me really uncomfortable.
This is really weird. She doesn't have any female friends. There's no way I would allow Panda to go be some hot chick's Lamaze coach. I mean, you're basically going to be going through the birth of this baby. It's very emotional and bonding.
Right.
Why would I want my husband bonding with my hot neighbor?
Yeah. Yeah. I can see why. I don't think there'd be any wife out there that'd be cool with her husband accepting this proposal.
No.
I'm just throwing this out there, and maybe I've seen too many soap operas. I don't know. Is it possible he's so involved in this pregnancy because it's his baby?
No, I'm not trying. Plot twist.
I'm not trying to.
Jaybird.
I'm not trying to stir anything up, but I mean, you guys weren't thinking that at all.
No.
Neither was I. I was kidding. Never mind.
No, I sincerely hope it's not that. You said there was a baby daddy and he left?
Oh, he was definitely there, and he's out.
Okay.
Okay. So, and your husband hasn't known this woman enough
to. I totally trust my husband. Otherwise, it's just like. Even, like, it would have even been less weird if she had asked me instead of him, you know?
Of course, yeah.
It's not something that I would be, like, you know, jumping to do, but it's still very, like, and I understand that she's alone, but, like, you know, ask a woman, ask somebody else. But it's not that I, you know, I don't want her to have to go through this alone. It's just very
I think that's true, too. Yeah, to me, what I think a possible thing is here is, one, talk to your husband, and I think a good compromise is if he feels so moved to help out this woman, hot woman, that is alone and pregnant through this pregnancy, is that you should actually be the birthing coach, and he can be there supporting the both of you, but you take the lead on this.
Yeah.
And this way it's not your husband, and you're there and you're doing it if you both feel impressed upon this. And if he's like, oh, well, I don't feel that emotion. Like, so why would you accept it? I wouldn't. I mean, that would be one way to easily get out of this and kind of like flip the script, and it could be all good and you could be the good people you want to be.
It's wildly inappropriate for a woman to ask a married man to do that with her. And you should tell her that. You should say, hey, it's wildly inappropriate for you to ask my husband if he can be your birthing coach. If you're in such a desperate place that you're asking us, your neighbors that you don't really know that well, to do this, I'll step up and do it. but he's not going to do it.
Well, you could have her over, and I don't know if you have to shame her, but you could just be like, hey, we had a
There's
suggestion.
a little bit of shame. There's a little bit of shame that needs to be thrown.
She's pregnant, hormones are raging, she's lonely, she sees the guy. I mean, it doesn't have to be on the, that they want to sleep with each other.
Yeah, you invite her over, and you're like going, hey, my husband and I talked. We feel for your situation. And because I have the parts and I know a little bit more, that I am going to be your birthing coach, and I will step up and do this.
You got to also let her know that your man is your man and stake your claim and your territory, because it sounds
he's not
like
available.
This chick doesn't know boundaries.
Right.
And sometimes you got to come in as a strong wife and say, hey, just so you know, moving forward, these are the boundaries.
That's it.
I just know, though, in my heart, I would make such a great birthing coach for anybody. If someone needs a birthing coach, I'd like a shot. I think I'd be good.
Yeah.
Doesn't it entail like cheering you on and breathing? And
sure.
It sounds kind of fun.
You can cheer. You can breathe.
Is that what it does go? Like, you can do it. Come on, push.
Yeah.
All right.
That's it. Positivity. And
Yeah.
You have to also not be afraid of like blood and guts and all that.
I'm out.
In and out. Oh, there you go. Seems like probably the best solution. So I would try to maybe have that conversation and let us know how it goes. And hopefully that's your solution right there, Shar, okay?
Yeah, thank you so much. It actually does sound like a good idea. I do feel bad for her.
Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
We all do.
I think we probably, and who knows what her situation might be. But the good news is that she has great neighbors and she's hot.
She's hot, but she's pregnant, Kev. That means you're creepy. If you say a pregnant woman's hot, you're creepy.
That was Char's description, not mine.
Is it bad that I want to see a picture?
Yes. Now you're creepy.
Okay, sorry.
In a bikini. 877-979-WRMF. You can always sound off here, or if you got your own questions, you can send us an email to mail@kvjshow.com.
Watch the KVJ Show from home or on your mobile device on YouTube, Facebook, or kvjshow.com.
It's real, it's fun, it's exciting. Elevate your game with real cards, real dealers, live table games 24/7, blackjack, baccarat, 3-card poker, and many more. Who wants to play on us? We are giving all new members $100 in match play guaranteed. Place your bets with over 230 live table games ready and waiting for you at Seminole Classic Hollywood, Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, and Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Las Vegas-style table games with real dealers and real cards. The only live table games in town at Seminole Hollywood Classic, Seminole Casino Coconut Creek, and Seminole Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. Don't forget, sign up for a new Seminole Wildcard, and new table games players get $100 in match play. Visit the Players Club for more details and come play. Offer valid for new Seminole Wildcard members only. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, please call 1-888-ADMIT-IT.
Amazing BMWs you can get at Bremen BMW. Now, BMWs can be purchased in many different places in South Florida, but they can't be purchased in a place that is holding the trophy right now from Bremen BMW of North America, the prestigious 2018 Center of Excellence Award, all about customer service that you only get at Bremen BMW, a place that's specialized in customer service for over 30 years. And the cool thing going on all this month at Bremen BMW, when you get your car there, you will get exceptional lease and finance offers on new and pre-owned vehicles. And, of course, you'll also get into Club Bremen, an exclusive VIP membership for the hottest events in the Palm Beaches. That's the added stuff you get with Bremen BMW you don't get anywhere else. And if you want to go high-end, you want to be treated high-end, that's what they do. They know how to do it. So go check them out there on Okeechobee Boulevard in West Palm Beach or Indiantown Road in Jupiter. Or you can just go do your shopping online today. It's super easy at BremenBMW.com.
Hey, what's going on? It's Virginia. I've got a great way for you to wind down with me. I'm going to be at the Palm Beach Outlets on Friday, April 27th from 6 to 9, hosting the 4th Annual Wine and Cheese Festival there. It's a $10 entry, and it gets you a complimentary wine glass, cheese plates, and the sound of live music. All the proceeds go to benefit Little Smiles. Stop in before 7 and you and a friend could win a $500 outlet gift card in our Grape Toss Challenge. Get all the details right now at palmbeachoutlets.com, and we'll see you out there for the Wine and Cheese Festival.
Are you tired of hearing my voice? Well, too bad, because if you try to switch to a different station, you'll hear me do the exact same commercial. Switch to Geico instead. They have local agents in your area to help you save on car, boat, RV, home, and renter's insurance. Call or visit your local Geico agent today. And now in sports, a golfer brought an extra pair of socks in case he got a hole-in-one.
Hello, is anyone there? This is Will Robinson of the 24th Colonist Group, calling any survivors. You copy? I'm making a record of this because it seems I'm the first human to discover evidence of an alien intelligence.
Danger, Will Robinson.
An adventure you have to see to believe. Watch Lost in Space, all episodes now streaming, only on Netflix.
Experience Audi X at Audi Coral Springs, the all-new hassle-free, seamless, and easy way to drive an Audi. This month, save with introductory Audi X pricing with only $1,500 due at start. Lease a new 2018 Audi A3 for $279 per month, a 2018 Audi A4 sports sedan for $329 per month, a 2018 Audi A6 luxury sedan for $429 per month, or the best-selling 2018 Audi Q5 crossover for $509 per month. These offers are valid at the dealership only and only this month at Audi Coral Springs. A3s for $279, A4s for $329, A6s for $429, and Q5s for $509. These 36-month exclusive introductory Audi X lease specials with only $1,500 due at start are available only at the dealership. Save this month with Audi X at Audi Coral Springs. It's simple, transparent, and fast. Audi Coral Springs, up to Sawgrass at 441.
Moving is one of those things that you should never, ever, ever try to do by yourself. Why would you? Time is money. And for me, it would have taken me 3 weeks to pack up everything in the old condo and move it into the new house. It would have been such a pain and such a chore. So what would have taken me 3 weeks took the team from Good Greek Moving and Storage exactly 1 day. They were packing, they were moving, they were unpacking, and they were done.
They pack and attack it, baby. That's what they do.
Thank you. That's a good little phrase.
Tell Spiro he can have that one. That one's for free. Pack and attack.
Wow. Hashtag pack and attack.
Yeah. Oh, that's all I
You're
had.
done?
I had it, yeah. That's all I could contribute.
And he's out.
Hey, it was good.
Thank you.
Yeah, the thing that's so cool about having somebody else do your stuff, it's easier on you. It's a lot better than asking your friends who might break your stuff, and your friends are not going to license and insure your stuff like Good Greek Moving and Storage.
And the Good Greek Moving and Storage Company is now hiring for salespeople, drivers, movers. If you want to join a great team, send your details to info@GreekMoving.com, and then when you're ready for your next move, call the Good Greek Spiro, dial ** Greek on your cell, that's ** Greek, or go to GreekMoving.com.
Good Greek Moving and Storage, the official movers of the Miami Marlins.
15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance. Visit them at geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO.
Get guaranteed auto credit at badcreditsowhat.com. We won't judge you. Our one and only mission is to approve you. Bad Credit So What will get you the auto loan you deserve. Call 833-3-SO-WHAT. Credit severity may affect down payment.
All things KVJ and KVJ TV broadcasting daily on Facebook. Like the KVJ Show page.
A lot of people being cold on the texting. Saying in a Shark's situation, I wouldn't even step up help that woman. She on her own. What's going to happen? That baby's crying at 3 in the morning. You guys are getting in for a lot more trouble and you're bargaining for #rookie mistakes.
Your own bit has come back to bite you.
Yeah, I get it. It's tough stuff, you know. What you gonna do? That a lot of times is one of the biggest problems in life. You want to be a good person. You want to help other people out, and then you're just like, oh man. And sometimes you just jump into something, and 10 minutes later, you're like, what have I done?
You have to be in relationships with people where there's give and take and take and give. It's got to be reciprocal. And it sounds like this relationship, there's going to be nothing she can give you except heartache.
Yeah. It's tough.
You're gonna be up. You're gonna be in it. You're gonna be stressed.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
eee.
I guess that's just part of the game, right? Sometimes you just step into something that's going to be difficult.
Or sometimes you got to be like Kevin and be a guy that doesn't look up. Don't make eye contact. Never say yes.
I've avoided a lot of issues because of that, Virginia. I don't always regret it. Well, tonight's a big night going on for sports fans. You got Game 3, the Miami Heat going to be at home taking on the Philadelphia 76ers at American Airlines Arena. Tonight, that's just one of the things that's going to be going on. You also got Virginia's Fork and Cork at Legacy Place.
Woohoo!
Starting at 7 o'clock. She's going to have some fantastic food out there for you.
We are. So the VIP gates open at 6:30 for a little preview. If you want to get yourself a VIP ticket, regular doors open at 7, and 100% of the ticket price goes to Little Smiles. So it's so awesome of Legacy Place to step up on this level. I want to thank Pop's Fish Market down in Broward. They are driving up in 5 o'clock traffic from Broward with the crawfish. The live crawfish are coming from Broward.
Oh, man, that's their last ride.
That's their last hurrah.
They totally think they're going on crawfish vacation. If they only knew.
It's going to be a hot tub of sorts for them.
We have the life, don't we, guys? Yay!
We're finally breaking out.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks also to Total Wine, because without them, there would be no sampling. Unlimited sampling of wine and beer and champagne, and they're even bringing out liquors, which is fun. So come on by. Our cooking demo, the one that Chef Steven from Top Chef and I are doing, starts at 8:15. We're doing Louisiana. I'm doing a crawfish boil, and he's doing a twist on barbecue shrimp.
Cool. All right.
Yes.
Big night tonight. So
You can still buy your tickets at the door, too.
okay, go check out Virginia. It was earlier this week, we were talking about the ratings of American Idol. They hit their all-time low, and that includes both networks now, from Fox and from ABC.
Even with Katy Perry having her second wardrobe malfunction?
I mean, this is unbelievable. Like, if you saw last night's show, you got to be like, come on, really?
What fell out this time? Last time we saw her hoo-ha.
Well,
they put a little logo over it, so boring. We couldn't see anything. Did a boob fall out?
Well, twice. Once was the hoo-ha. The other time was the crack, the butt.
Oh.
Yeah, and then
She just likes to show you the downstairs.
Apparently she started laugh so hard at something the very hilarious Lionel Richie was saying, which we know how funny he can be. She split her pants and then, of course, stood up to show the entire crowd. But, of course, they put that American Idol logo over her behind because it's just improper. We couldn't do something so scandalous.
Well, at least it wasn't forced or staged.
Yeah, she had breakaway pants on, Kev.
You almost get the feeling like, are you even trying now? Be going, well, I don't know. You want to go back to the wardrobe malfunction thing? Try that?
Twice?
In a week?
Wow. Yeah.
It just smells of desperation. They say the ratings on this season are lower than when Fox canceled it.
Yeah, I believe it. I tried to watch it because I thought we might talk about it.
Well, the question, like, what did ABC think they were getting? Why were you saying, okay, what is going to be different about this? Do you think that Katy Perry had that much star power? And I wonder, like, what kind of polling did they do for that? Was there just a huge Katy Perry fan that was in the ABC offices, like, oh, no, I don't care what the persona thing's saying and that she's annoying a lot of people?
They see shows coming back, making a resurgence, and I think they still thought, even though they had ratings dipping down before, it still was viable. They still had people watching, but I think that it's just a different type of show now. And I am a big believer that the judges make that show.
Amen.
Yeah, if you had Simon Cowell that was coming back and they brought Paula and Randy and
even Simon
that rebooted
and Katie. I'm not totally hating Katie. I think the problem's not Katie. The problem is Lionel and Luke.
But if you're right, if they brought back the original three and you had Paula in there and she's all, drunk and I'm telling you, and Simon's all mean, I think people tune in for that.
They did have a good balance with those three. And I know you could say that Paula brought nothing, but you're right.
She brought a lot.
She did. And even Randy Jackson, you're going, why is that guy there? It just, even as vanilla as he was,
it worked.
His dog and whatever, it did kind of work. And then
Come on, when Paula got it together on the air, you could argue that's when it's terrible.
Right.
Yeah, I liked a little bit of Paula kind of being a little crazy on there.
It was good. Yeah, you just got to wonder, like, how long does this go on before they finally say, okay, enough is enough?
So it's not. Is it even a top 10 show?
I haven't seen
No,
those
it's
numbers.
definitely not a top 10 show. I think it was 3 million. And Roseanne was number one again. I think they were around 15 million.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So it's a pretty big drop off. I mean, American Idol used to be a 25 to 27 million viewer a night show.
When you had Underwood on there and you had Dodger.
When it was cranking.
Oh,
when it was
girl.
cranking. I remember the finales would be about 30 million at least. And now they're at 3. Like, wow.
That's the finale?
I think that's what the finales used to pull, if I remember right.
But I'm saying, is it already the finale now? Oh,
no,
we're not
that,
close.
no,
Okay,
no,
got
no.
it. My bad.
Yeah, they're not on the finale now.
No.
But even still, I mean, their finale is going to be, I don't know, maybe we'll get a spike to 3.5 million. I don't know. It's just bad. It's like, come on, ABC, put them out of their misery.
I wonder if the same guy did Roseanne that thought American Idol should come back.
No. And it's a different premise, too. I don't know. If he is, he's like, well, no, it wasn't me. It was his fault, not my fault.
Something must have gone wrong in my brain. Got your chemicals all in my veins. Feeling all the highs, feel all the pain. Let go of the wheel, it's the bullet lane. Now I'm seeing red, not thinking straight. Blurring all the lines, you intoxicate me. Just like nicotine, rushing me, touching me. Suddenly I'm a fiend, and you're all I need, all I need. Yeah, yeah, all I need is you, babe. And I'm a sucker for the way that you move, babe. And I could try to run, but it would be useless. You're to blame, you're to blame. Just when hitting you, I knew I'll never be the same. It's you, babe. And I'm a sucker for the way that you move, babe. And I could try to run, but it would be useless. You're to blame. Just when hitting you, I knew I'll never, ever, ever be the same.
After the Show podcast gonna be coming up. You can watch it live on YouTube. About 10:15 or so. It's always on demand, though, always there for you. So when you get home, you just dial up the YouTube on your smart TV, on your Roku, your Apple TV, whatever it is you use. Bam will be right there for you. Watch on your mobile device, too. Or you can just check out the podcast. Commercial and music free. It's coming up a little bit later on. Then right on the back end of that, bam. After the Show podcast right there. And it's uncensored. Kind of like Ellen.
So edgy.
So edgy, yes. All righty. Well, before we get to that, Jaybird is here to drop a hot thought on you.
There is only one way to avoid criticism. Do nothing, say nothing, and be nothing.
Yes, true.
Gotta take a chance.
Gotta take a chance.
That was good.
Loved it. Nice work, Jaybird.
Get the top 5 KVJ segments every single week delivered to your inbox. Sign up for the KVJ e-blast at kvjshow.com.